Well, good evening. Tara, you all by yourself, baby? Cheesecake do sound good, don't it? Oh, poor baby, I'm sorry. Girl, I had to reset the computer again, and of course, the dog's acting a fool, but I finally went to sleep, so we're not going to be out here too long, but I just decided to give you guys a surprise live. I wasn't going to go this late. I was trying to go sooner because I planned on earlier since I work this week for today, and the rest of the week is going to be just a few hours a day because I have a lot of things going on, and as far as my health goes, so I have some appointments to go to, so I'll be going in later, so I don't have to go until like late morning tomorrow. But I wanted to just check in with you guys, see how you guys were doing, see how everybody's holding up. Anybody got any problems and issues, anything. Oh yeah, me mom. Pretty busy, huh? You said, what am I doing up so early? Nice to see you too, Val, baby. Yeah, I just been working, basically. That's about it. Thinking about you guys. Don't forget, guys, when you come in, make sure you give the video a big thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, okay? We get enough people in here, I'll start talking. Hey, hey. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen all this crap that's being posted all over these pages. They're supposed to be awareness pages, but obviously it's just pages to dox people. I guess I'm a scammer, and they're trying to prove I'm a scammer because they say that I'm white. I'm not biracial, I'm white. So that's my scam. All right. Well, I'm not making money off of pretending to be biracial, so how is that? Anyway. Um, quite a bit of you messaged me about it, and I just blew it off because you guys, the stuff that they posted has been posted on the internet for 2 years. It was done by Donkey on YouTube. When she got mad that I left from being her admin, when she started bullying Mello. Then our channel grew like triple her size of her channel, and she had hers way longer than we did. Just another female version of WC, okay? But she created that. Her identity was found out through the IP trace. Cops were notified. Look, police said they did contact her. And she's came on, I think, once or twice since then, but nothing's been about us. So I have no idea. It's old stuff. You OGs has been here from day one. That stuff is old, man. And as far as my dogs, my puppies being charged with animal cruelty, y'all are some idiots, man. I had puppies. Very little puppies. They were all in a kennel because my husband was he was supposed to be getting off work while I was going to work. Well, it didn't happen that way. He stayed at work longer. The puppies decided to potty in their kennel. So I had to go get more pine sol and stuff because we didn't have any. So I set the whole kennel out on the porch with them in there. It was a pretty nice day outside. They said it was too warm. It was not too warm. Set them out there on the kind of partially screened in porch. Ran over around the corner for 10 minutes, got my stuff, came back, the puppies were gone. The city code enforcement people, they measure your grass and to see how tall your grass is getting. Well, him and my husband are always button heads because the guy has a smart ass mouth. So they came out to look at the grass that day. The puppies were on the porch. I left, come back, there's a note on my door telling me I had to go down to the shelter to get my dogs. Okay, I go down there, and no, it's to sign papers because I'm going to court for animal cruelty because I left puppies out on the porch without food and water. Dude, and the guy from the city knew. I had just left. I had just said I got to go run around here and get some more pine saw and another mop and stuff because they potted in this kennel, and my husband didn't make it home on time because he got stuck at work. So I had to rush home from work to get them out of there because I knew they were going to have to go potty. They were real little puppies. It was one of our friends' dogs that had puppies or whatever at our house. And I knew that we had to, get them out of there in the middle of the day. And so I was charged with animal cruelty. Yep. The animal shelter did, Kathy. Yep. Said I was charged with animal cruelty. It is what it is. I didn't abuse no damn animals. I never abused them. I set them outside in their kennel so I can go get cleaning stuff so I can clean their house. Clean their kennel. I wasn't going to leave them in the house and it smell up my entire house. Like, no. They were out there for like maybe 15, 20 minutes max. They were perfectly fine. It's crazy. And I've told these stories 4 or 5 different times between my first channel and this channel, guys. I have told everything that they're posting. I've already said. I've actually said all of this before it even got posted the first time. About my theft conviction, about my addiction that I had, about everything. I've told everything before anybody else even put it on the internet. They're just repeating and recycling information to post on there to get you guys upset, to get you guys questioning me as if I'm lying to you about something and all that. We've already discussed all this, man. Like over and over and over. And I'm not going to keep questioning it. I'm not going to keep addressing it. It's just not going to happen. I am too, Kathy. I really like the puppies. Right, David. I know, Looky Lou. I'm just glad that people are, emailing me and they're very distraught. There's a couple people that are very, very distraught mentally and that, they think they need to go get their mental health checked because they cannot believe that this group of women who claim to be godly and all to just spread awareness have completely attacked me and my family, pointing out the fact that everybody in the picture is white except for blah, blah, blah. Well, a couple of those pictures that you showed, not everybody was white. We might look white, but we're not. Me and my cousins and my son even is just as white as hell for no reason. It's called genetics, okay? There's always a dark one and a white one in each family. My mom and her sibling. Her other 2 siblings, or the other 3 siblings, they all have white kids. But my mom and her sibling have black children by the same fathers, and 2 of my aunt's kids are white, with one with red hair, the other one's really dark, and then 2 of my mom's kids are dark, and I'm white, and then my kids, I have 2 dark kids and a white one. So, if that doesn't tell you how genetics works, then I really don't know how else to explain it. I don't know what you guys want me to do, why the race thing keeps coming up. It just bothers me because it just lets me know that racism is just as strong as it was back in the, the early 1900s, It's just sick. Hey, realist, baby. It's just sick. It's really sick. Well, they're supposed to be exposing me for scamming. So I'm guessing showing that I'm white is supposed to be my scam. Well, what am I making or profiting on by being biracial? Like, is there like, do you like make more money when you're biracial than when you're white or something? I don't know, guys. They're reaching. They have nothing, and they're gonna keep reaching and keep reaching and keep reaching. And the only thing I care about is you guys' mental health. Okay, I am getting tired, y'all. Now I wasn't tired a little bit ago when I was getting all this set up. Had to get the puppies down. They were acting a fool, and then I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm getting sleepy. So I'm not gonna be on here for that long at all. But you guys' mental health is starting to be affected by it, and the only thing I can advise is for you guys to stop watching the pages. Okay, it's gonna upset you, especially those of you who know that it's a lie, and there's nothing we can do on the internet end that's going to stop this. Okay, I just have to wait for other things to happen, and I just don't even know when they're gonna happen. I'm just concerned about you guys. Okay, I'm not worried about me. Right, Jazzy, it does, and it doesn't get under my skin. Yeah, I'm purple. I want to be purple for today. Oh yeah, Kathy, definitely. And what's crazy is, let's say even if I was white, right, and had a black stepfather, right, and I wanted to be biracial. So that's what I told people, because I want to be biracial because my dad is black and my mom is white. So I don't have the right to do that, but yet a man has the right to change himself into a woman and vice versa. And God forbid we question that or homophobic. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But no, my real father is black. Okay? End of discussion. Y'all just weird, man. You know, realist, I don't think so. I don't think so. I really don't. Oh, thank you, Karen. Yeah, I'm actually okay. I'm tired right now, and I sat here and got tired. I made me some little chicken strip bite things and some noodles and some gravy. Yeah, know how I am. I haven't gained any weight at all, but I've not lost any either. But this my belly's getting real pudgy, like overly pudgy, and I think it's the pasta and the Mountain Dew. I need to slow up on that. But I just I don't get it. I'm worried about you guys, okay? Girl, yeah. That Rachel chick that says she was black and then NAACP. Like what? Oh man. I don't see how my race affects them anyway. I've been waiting for them to prove that I was a scammer. Like, isn't that what their awareness page is about? Instead, they stream people's videos just so they can talk about crap in the comments. And you even got these godly Christian women who use God against everything that happened with her when she started her crap with me. I showed her picture that she put on there, and boom, she got mad. But yet they can do all this stuff to me and say, call each other bitches, hoes, or call me a bitch, a hoe, and all this other stuff. But because I refer to my people as bitches and hoes just to be joking, I'm in the wrong. I'm not godly enough. You know, you can't play both sides. You can't. You're either going to be on one side or the other. And that is why I called you a Bible thumper. Because you're sitting here claiming to be all about the Bible and all about the Lord and all that stuff. But when it really comes down to it, you're not. Look how you're treating people. Look how you're talking to people. You guys are even doxing my deceased little brother. you know, my family. But if I were to sit here and post up Piper's daughter and, post up Rooster's sons and stuff like that, trust and believe they wouldn't be able to last. They wouldn't last at all. They would not last at all. But it's okay. It's all right. I got other plans, so I'm not worried about it. So how are you guys doing? I don't know. I don't know what's up with these people. You said what? Straightforward? I'm going off of what I'm hearing. The beta's name got brought up, and I'm going off what I'm hearing. That they're posting pictures of my family trying to prove that I'm white. Maybe they confused the pages. I don't know. But I'm still waiting for them to prove that I'm a scammer and how I'm a scammer. So either way, I'm still waiting. So, I mean, if the betas have not posted anything about my race or commented about my race on any other pages or anything like that, then I apologize for that. But this is what I'm being told is that they were doing it as well. Yeah, Moose, they're all together. I mean, it does, realist, don't it? Yeah, they're all together. So they made it a separate YouTube? So because they're all together. They're all doing it together. They're not going to do it and make it known that it's actually them. They're all doing it together though. No, baby, I'm not reacting to no videos tonight. Nor will I ever react to any of their videos again. I've never come on here and scammed anybody in my life, so I have no reason to even watch the video. Yep, they made a whole new page just so they can try to claim that I'm a scammer and I'm white and I've been lying and deceptive and okay, well, it's funny how Piper supported me for 2 years and said the same thing I said. I'm not a scammer. She doesn't understand what's going on. But then, boom, her friends decided they didn't like me, so she had to turn and go with them. Now all of a sudden I'm a scammer. So I don't know. I mean, straightforward. What is it on there that makes you question if I'm a scammer or not? Like you're making it sound like whatever they're saying is true or that it's making you feel that I'm a scammer. Like, how am I a scammer? I don't understand this. And the betas are definitely trying to keep their nose clean, I'll tell you that much. But they're not because they're involved in that page that was made. Or in the channel that was made. Yeah, baby, hold on, I'm dropping the link now. There we go. I'm confused as to how in the hell I'm a scammer. Anybody else want to come up, you can. I need to see you when you come up. And then I'll tell you to turn off your camera and then I'll bring you up on the panel. Go right ahead, King Mike. Whatever floats your boat, baby.
How you holding up tonight, Carrie?
I'm good, baby. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Yeah, I don't think that you're a scammer. I didn't That's why I wanted to come up, because sometimes with the messaging things, it gets misconstrued.
Okay.
But like one thing I was curious about, I just hopped on. I just actually got finished watching Alpha's live that they're like trying to prove that you're a scammer on, and like there was just some points like I think Piper said that well, you said it yourself because they played the video of you saying it, but I guess she was trying to message you to, because she didn't know anything about the YouTube and the scamming stuff, and so she was saying that you guys were messaging each other, and then she was going to start her own YouTube page, and I guess she was trying to like get advice from you, and then you called her creepy or whatever, and then kicked her off StreamYard and then blocked her. Is that just in her case,
No,
or
yeah,
is
no,
that like,
she's
is
mixing all this.
Palettes
No,
like gonna
no,
be in that same boat where you think she's annoying too?
no. She is mixing all of that up. So I didn't even realize that Piper was the same person that I blocked on StreamYard a year before that. Now, she was under the different name. She wasn't under the name that she's currently under now, under her real name, that, the Jennifer name. She was under a different name. She began messaging me, found out that she was actually a paid CMC supporter, um, and that she was like, donating her money, and she was basically her BFF supposedly. Well, they started jumping on her, and then she came to me and said that she wasn't a supporter of hers. She was just trying to get information from her. Well, every time she came up here, she just went on and on and on about how she's, just trying to get information, and she's trying to, do this, that. It was disturbing the entire chat because at that time, I didn't know everybody. I didn't know who all these people were from the CMC side. But everybody in the chat was saying that's JB, that's JB. She's, flip flopper. She's with CMC, and it was causing a lot of issues. A whole lot.
Okay.
She was not asking me for information about starting a channel at that time. She didn't even mention starting a channel at that time. The only time she mentioned to me having a channel was recently, after I found out she was a beta. And she said that she was going to talk to Alpha and see if it's okay if she starts a channel so she can start reacting. That's the only time I ever heard her say that. But when I
I
blocked
got
her on
you.
StreamYard a year before that, it was because she was causing too many problems with the people in the chat. Everybody was just saying she was,
Okay, that makes
and
sense.
she just she she was just getting really. I wish we had the videos too, man. But yeah, I had to kick her off because I didn't want to be associated with somebody like that, and then, they come and blame me for the shit, or I'm trying
Exactly.
to do a CMC. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
she
I hear
would
you.
stop. But I
And
didn't know that was the same person though until I went through the messages, which is weird.
so, like, just it seems like it's kind of getting a little bit exaggerated, because at the beginning or so of the video, 45 was talking about her birthday, and that like she didn't want people to be sending her money and stuff like that. It was just her birthday. And then Alpha got on there and was like, well, why doesn't Carrie donate all of her members $2 or whatever and give it all to 45? Like,
What?
why would you do that? You
I
know what
I
I mean?
I collected donations for her the night of her birthday and gave them to her. They must have missed that live or forgot to tell y'all about that one just the other day.
Or
Let me text it.
I might have got it wrong. I just watched it one time for
Why
the
did I
first
get?
time just recently, so
First off, the members' money that we get, I don't get. It goes to YouTube at the end of the following month. So, like any members' money that I get for this month, it goes to
it'll
you
be coming next month.
the following month.
So how could you be
I get
expected to donate all your members'
exactly,
monies?
and I get 45, well, 55% of what was paid.
Yeah, that shit was ridiculous whenever
I
I heard that. Like, I'd like to see Alpha donate all of his members. Like, I know it would be a nice thing to do, but like, we can't be doing that.
45, they saying that I should have donated my supporters money for the month to you for your birthday. But I posted my Cash App on her behalf because I don't want anybody knowing her Cash App. And I posted it on the screen. Anybody that wants to donate that night, they did for her birthday, and it was sent directly to her each time they sent it. Right then and there, I said,
And that way, not everybody had her Cash App, right?
exactly.
Wow. Yeah, like I
I've
didn't
given
think
away
that
thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars over the past 2 years.
I know it.
Like, I don't
With the
understand
Thanksgiving and Christmas, like how much more
how
can you give? And you've been
none
having
of
a really hard time. And they didn't say anything about that, Carrie, about how you got really sick and how you couldn't work and now you're getting a divorce and how you have to go move into your own home. And like they didn't say nothing about how not that you're scamming or anything like that, but I'm just saying like you've been having a hard time.
pretty much. And what's even more crazy is the fact that none of them have given away shit. Not like I did.
Wow. So they got room
They're
to
not
talk
doing
over there, huh?
they're not doing giveaways on, they're trying to copy off me. They start at first, oh, we're going to do game nights, and oh, we're going to do a giveaway, or oh, now they're going to do topics of the week now, like we do. You know, they've not given away nowhere near as much money as me, Liv, and our moderators, and also the supporters that donated for the Christmas Thanksgiving giveaways as well. And we did our first Christmas and Thanksgiving giveaway just a couple months after we started the channel. I wasn't even monetized. And we gave away like what, $1,500 worth of stuff.
I know. I was
A
here
year
for
later,
that.
it was $3,000. So it's like I get sick and I couldn't work, and I'm going through a bunch of crap here. Now on top I have to find a place. I went back to work. I'm doing all that, so it's hard for me to cover any scammers anymore because see, I don't just stream people's videos just because I don't like them. I don't lie on people. I'm not going to sit here and constantly just bash them every day just because I can. I need to research these people and make sure they are scammers, make sure they're, legit, make sure that everything's going, the way it's supposed to go. But it takes me months to do that while I'm working, and it's impossible. So that's why we changed our content, which we've been talking about this for about a year now anyway. Changed our content to just talking to you guys about different
Topics.
topics of the week on Saturdays, and then Sundays we're supposed to be doing our interrogation, which I think I have a really, really good crime show to talk to you guys about when I come back next Sunday. Really, really good. Thanks to Fat Cat. Really good. I've been watching it, and yeah, I think we can do that.
Well, good deal, because I really that's how I started watching you was from CMC, and then we got into Ashley, and even though you was coming on almost every day so that we could react, it was cool and all, but I'm really enjoying these like the TikToks that you're scrolling through. Like that's way more interesting. If you want to do that once or twice a week, then go on every single day. Like I'm loving the content, honestly.
Thank you. I appreciate that, sweetheart. I really do.
Thank you.
Then I during the week, there's people that are up like us. There's 70 people in here right now, and I promised you guys that, yeah, I was taking my 2-week break off the content, but I'll sneak in an Insomniac live here and there because, truth be told, I need you guys too. I need to get away from my head for a moment. And so
I'm
many of
on
you have
there.
been emailing me and messaging me, and you're so down and depressed because you see all this crap that's being posted. And a lot of you have been here with me since day one, and you know the stuff is not true. They're twisting everything around. Oh, so I'm supposed to give away all my money, but you guys aren't giving away nothing? Hell, you're lying about being monetized. What about your stars? Did you give all your stars away to your people?
When I got here, I was a part of telling her, which they had been doing way before I got here, to stop giving away her money.
Yeah, I would get money
Because
all
the
the time and
thing
I
that
would
she
give it
got
away.
as a donation, she would donate it towards Christmas, Thanksgiving,
Or even game
game night,
nights.
Right.
game night, all of that. So they're crazy.
And I
I
started to pay my
appreciate what she
moderators.
did for
Like
me,
I
but What she did for me for my birthday, she did to protect me.
Right.
And I understood why she did it. And every time I got somebody sent her something for me, she sent it right to me
Right
and
there.
let me know that it was from her, for me, from somebody, a supporter for my birthday. So they can go kick rock boulders with sandals on. I'm not worrying about them. She does more than enough. She goes above and beyond, and I think that's why they don't like her, because she is stronger than the average bear, and she don't take no crap. She stands up 10 toes down, and she's got her support, her real supporters.
Right.
You got a few snakes here and there, which is part of life in
Yeah,
the
we've done
real
a lot of
world.
giveaways. Captain Hannah, we've done a lot of giveaways, and random. We'll just be sitting there talking about a reaction, and in the middle of it, I'll just give away some money. And then I
You'd be
started
like,
adding my
when's my
moderators.
birthday?
I took a list of all the moderators, and I started every time we did a live, whatever I got for my any tips that I got. We don't get tips like people think we do, but sometimes we'll get more than the average. And I would go down the list and see who was next, and I would split my tips with that person. When we got to the CMC mods, to Carla and Melody and the other one, the only one that took the money was Carla, the one talking the most shit. She took the $50. The other two, when it was their turn to split the tips with me, they asked me to put it back into the Christmas. I think it was a Christmas Thanksgiving giveaway, or maybe even a game night or something. But the one talking the most shit is the one who actually kept the money. So why is that? How am I at fault for wanting to split my tips with my moderators who are
You're not.
also doing their work in the chat to help me? Like, how am I wrong for that?
You're not. But one thing that they did bring up in the video was the t-shirts, and Alpha
Oh
said
my
that
God.
he could get he went online and he could get a t-shirt in 5 minutes for $17, and like, why couldn't Carrie just do that? But you was real bad sick, wasn't you? And you didn't
I
feel
have
like messing with it.
I started getting sick. I could not deal with that. So other people were supposed to do it for me. I paid them to do it. So they couldn't get them done. So I got my money back.
So
And
they'll just bring up any little thing, won't they, Carrie? Just the smallest shit.
Yep.
Some
and
t-shirts.
as far as that $24.95 membership, as a perk, you get one free T-shirt. Well, I wrote everybody's name down because they got my first channel shut down, so I had all their names down already. Then the second channel, whoever signed up for it, and I was waiting and waiting and waiting for the T-shirts. I was getting updates like, "Yo, they'll be done this day," or "They're not." "Oh, they'll be done that day." Well, they're not. Well, eventually, um, the lady was able to do it, and so I told everybody. I got a hold of every single person. It took me a couple months, but I got a hold of every single person. Do you want your $24.90? Do you want a $24.95 credit for your month of membership? Because I wasn't selling the shirts. It was the membership perk. It was one free shirt for signing up for that membership level. And I was, I was paying for those myself. And then I got my money back after they weren't made. So nobody was out of any money. And then I offered people to get their $24.95 back. A couple of them did, but most of them did not want their money back. But I made sure I stayed on it every single live to make sure that people whose names were on my list. I know Fat Cat was one of the names. I remember that. Itchy was one of the names. I know that.
Yeah, you really did. And people were even still signing up for it because I guess you had
Yeah.
to leave it up for like a month or so. And then people were still signing up for it. And you had to say it every single live. Like, you even had to put in bold letters, do not use this one or whatever.
Yeah. When they go to sign up, it said, don't use this one because I couldn't remove it because there were people still on it. And if I
Yeah,
remove it, it kicked
that
them
was a
off. They
mess.
lost their money, and I did everything that I could the right way to make sure everything was fair.
I know it.
And for them to sit here and dox my family, and they're a part of this group with the dirty chicks and WC and all them. They're all together, and they're all in this group, and they're all doing this together. Um,
Well,
They
speaking of WC,
they just need to make a separate page so that it doesn't look like it came from them, basically.
like with the whole WC thing and you placing a restraining order, whatever you did with
Not a
the
restriction.
police,
It
they
was
was saying
a
that
cease and desist.
cease and assist.
Uh-huh.
They was saying that if you do that, but then every live you continue to come up here and talk about him, then they won't do anything because you're provoking him. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
Once he is served, he refused to answer the door. He was never served.
So is that just over with now? Like you're not going to try
I
that
never even
again, or?
I never even did it because he stopped. He left me alone after that.
Yeah.
Everything after we released the 911 call to prove that he's the one that made the 911 call, he stopped. Everything stopped. It started back, and I was sick, like beyond sick at that point. Abby had a lot of things going on in her life at the time that came up. So for a few months, it just got put on the back burner. So when we came back, it was quiet. Nobody said anything. I'm like, as long as everybody leave me alone, I'm just gonna let this go.
So that's the same thing with Rooster then, right? Because you said that she sent you one of those letters and now here she is talking about you in a video, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I didn't think about that while I was watching it, but that's kind of funny now.
Yeah, I could do it again. I'm just not gonna talk about anything that's going on the outside on the internet anymore because, of course, I get called a liar or this not going to happen, that's not going to happen because it hasn't happened. But I don't know what's
Right.
going to happen. We'll see.
I feel bad about that Rooster lady now though, because
Rooster is
whenever
not gonna be able to
whenever
handle.
we was looking at her picture and it was funny with the big glasses, then they showed a cute picture of her, and they was talking about how she's such a sweet lady and everything like that.
And she's such a sweet lady and a Christian lady, yet she's over there condoning people doxing my children, calling me names, lying on me. She's involved in the group of people who are doxing my family.
Right.
She's involved in all of that. What's going to happen is they're going to turn on her. They're going to turn on all the betas, and then they're going to get doxed. And then how is Rooster going to handle that? She's not going to be able to handle anything. I didn't dox Rooster. Rooster started crap with me way before that. And then all of a sudden it's, oh, I didn't do anything. You what? Yes, you did, dude.
I always play the victim card.
Yes, you did this first, man.
And if she's already having a hard time with our chat that's not even being mean to her, just think about how her mental health is going to be when WC turns on her.
Exactly.
She ain't going to be able to handle it.
And Piper knows that they will because Piper's been around long enough to see it.
Yep.
And if Piper can turn on me after 2 years, what do they think she's going to do to them?
So did she turn on you before you blocked her, or was this after? Was this like her getting mad at you because you blocked her off StreamYard, or?
No, that was 2 years ago.
Okay.
Then she came back as she didn't know I blocked her. She thought something was wrong with StreamYard. But she was getting involved. She was going flip-flopping back and forth between us and CMC, and I wasn't going to have that involvement.
Wow.
Like, say where you at. I don't want to be in the drama. And that's when she left. May 19th was the last message of 2022 she sent me. Said she was leaving for a while. She came back July 18th of 2022 and said, October 29th, 2022, and from a different account. And from the Jennifer B account. And that's what she said who she was previously. That was her alt account. And then she was talking to me from there. Alpha quit talking to me the last time was May 19th as well. And then he popped back up, or she popped back up July 18th of 2022 and said they had a lot of family problems they had to deal with. Thought it was mighty funny how they both had issues that they had to deal with and they both stopped messaging at the same exact time.
Strange.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Mm.
A bit. But so everything, she was just basically like, her and this alpha character were trying to see what other information they could find to try to, go after WC and whoever else was doing all this mess and blah, 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 blah. The whole chat is crazy, both of them, even Alpha's chat. And they all knew about the situation with ejaculating on my child's picture and talking about all this other crap. They all knew about that. And She turned on me the day before they did that live. She called me crying, saying that she's sorry. She didn't know the other betas were against me. The next day, that's when they did a live, omitting everything that they did out of the live, but just kept what I replied to, and made me look like this villain. And then just it went on from there. And of course, she's going to have to play the role and stick with them because she doesn't want anybody to attack her over there on that side. Oh, their turn's coming. Trust and believe. And I don't have to dox anybody.
I know it.
I don't. And, I didn't. I didn't dox Rooster. That was a public picture.
Mm-hmm.
And I posted Piper's stuff up there to prove I had the messages, but I had already been doxed at that point. They had already doxed me on their channel at that point. So what if I doxed you? But I didn't do it with the malicious intent at all. If I wanted to do it with malicious intent, I would have showed everything she had to say about certain people who she's friends with now. But I didn't.
Right.
I just wanted to prove that I do have all of the messages. That's it.
So did you know that Bella was talking to Ashley, and I guess that they messaged each other? Because I thought that was kind of weird.
Yeah, that whole situation weird. I don't even talk about that. Bella's gone. So Bella's no longer associated with us. She's not a mod, none of that.
I got you.
One of those messages, finding out she was mods for several other people that I didn't even know about. And we don't care if our moderators are mods for other people. Okay, we just have to know, because if something goes on or something pops off, we need to be aware of that. As 45, she's mods other places. I don't care who you're mod for, just as long as we know what's going on. But Bella was being sneaky under fake names, being mods for everybody else, and talking all types of crap in these different chats. I mean, she was in dozens and dozens of chats under fake names, going and talking crap about people under different comments on these pages and just doing the absolute most. And I had no idea. But she never talked about us. But here's the problem. She got me blamed for that. They blamed me, saying that I sent her to do this stuff. I didn't even know she was doing it.
Wow.
I think that's the worst part of it all, is that you're like keep being blindsided.
I keep being blamed for everything.
And
Everything
you
is
have no idea what's
my
going
fault.
on.
I don't even know what's going on. I don't know.
And
There's
it's
no
not.
way to convince them, because some people are just going to believe what they're going to believe, and it's disheartening though. And some people know, but they're not going to say that
Yeah,
they
they
know.
know. They want the narrative to be that way.
Right. They want to keep drama going, so they don't have no real life.
But yet, all they do is stream people's content.
I don't have no sympathy
Y'all
for
literally record
Rooster.
other people's videos and just post them, and then you
I
talk
think
about it.
that's hilarious.
But I'm stealing content because I thought we were trying to avoid giving views, so I was doing the reactions from your streamed content. How am I stealing content? Y'all stealing it. Y'all ain't even doing nothing. You're recording the videos or streaming them on your live, and that's it. You're just putting those videos on your live.
They're not saying anything in between or nothing.
What?
No
If
type
I'm
of
stealing, y'all
commentary.
stealing, everybody's stealing it.
Yeah.
And it's not just being like blindsided. I know that you and Bella were close, like friends, and it just seems like the people that you start trusting or that you're friends with are always the ones that are doing sneaky shit.
Well, see, I quit trusting Bella after the first time we took her wrench. We were told shortly after the screenshots would be coming to prove that Bella was involved in a bunch of crap. And that's what we've been waiting for. We've been waiting for those screenshots. So we were prepared for it. We gave Bella ample opportunity to tell us the truth. And she did. She was involved in way too much. And I mean, she could do what she do, whatever. But she put me in it. I'm being blamed. I'm being attacked. My kids and my family are already being attacked. So you did this stuff, and now I'm being attacked even more. And not to mention that Erica chick that came over here. Because of her, WC put us together, and I'm on even more channels that I don't know about. And I wasn't even friends with the girl like that. I didn't even know her. A few email conversations. She's popped up a few months ago and left. Popped up again. Somebody donated the free membership. She happened to be one of the ones YouTube picked to get the membership. And that was it. And Liv simply asked her, are you here to support her? Or are you just here because you want somebody to fight your battles with you with WC? But she's going around other pages starting crap people too. And now I'm in the middle of shit that I don't even know what happened.
Who's this Erica chick? This is new to me.
I don't
I've
know.
never seen her. I
Somebody
can
else
remember.
WC was going after, but she's going after other people herself. And people are going after her. It's like a whole big fight fest. Like, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm already in enough mess. I don't deal with stuff like this.
Yeah, you need to
Somebody
take a
blocked
break.
her. Somebody blocked my mother. Somebody blocked Olivia. Somebody blocked it was a moderator. I don't think it was Bella. I know who it was. But I'm just like, I can't even focus on my content right now. So I'm just gonna take a break. And while I'm not on here, work or whatever, if I have downtime, I'll keep watching what I'm watching to do the content that I'm gonna do. And that's just it. But I promise you guys, Insomniac Lives, not only for yourself, but for me too.
Right. Well, I'm glad I got to talk to you about all that.
No problem. You got any other questions or anything?
No, I think I covered everything I wanted to ask you.
All right, sweetheart. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right, baby. You have a good night.
You too, honey.
Good
All right.
night.
Bye, 45.
Good night, baby.
Good night.
You're
Hold on.
wheezing bad.
Huh?
You're wheezing bad.
Am I? Okay, hold on a second. Nope, I don't woke them up.
Uh-oh.
You got anything you want to say, 45?
It's not my fault.
Huh?
Huh?
Did you got anything you want to say? I said, you got anything you want to say?
My baby brother talking about my birthday and stuff, but I just wanted to set the record straight on that. I took my sleeping medicine and I was up here trying not to fall asleep. So I'm getting ready to drop down. But I haven't been up here. Well, I think I've been up here for a while. I feel so much better. I figured out what was wrong. Oh my God. I don't think I told, did I tell y'all in the chat why I was sleeping so much?
Why?
They had me on 3 freaking blood pressure medicines. And
Your blood
I took
pressure was
one
flatline, wasn't it?
when I got home from the hospital. I stopped taking one on my own. I didn't even tell the doctors I stopped taking it. Then the other one they had split in half, but my blood pressure was still low, so I stopped taking that one. And it still kept being low, so I'm trying to figure it out. And like my niece did my medicine for me the first couple of times because she's a CNA, GNA med tech.
Mm-hmm.
So she was doing my medicine for me and found out that I was on the third blood pressure medicine. And
Wow.
Monday, my best friend came to get me for my appointment. And when I woke up, I had so much energy. I felt good until I took my medicine. And that was before I took the sleeping medicine out.
Right.
So finally, um, Holy
That's good.
Spirit, this is me. The Holy Spirit was like, check your medication list again. And
Right.
that's when I found out I was on that third blood pressure medicine. And then I have an appointment tomorrow with my oncologist. I didn't get, at the beginning where they do the blood, not the blood, the oxygen and your temperature and the blood pressure.
Yeah.
I never made it past that stage. They did my blood pressure and took me straight to the ER. So I had to reschedule that appointment, but that's where I go to get my shot every 2 weeks to help my kidneys reproduce red blood cells. Plus, my kidney function's going down.
Well, that's
So that's why I'm sleeping a
unfortunate.
lot.
Sorry to hear that, baby. Good night, straightforward, sweetheart.
Yeah. And when you're saying, talking about your kidney function, getting low, that's why you're sleeping a lot as well. Because your kidneys aren't reproducing the red blood cells.
Because I'll be up all day working and stuff, and then I'll be having a conversation with somebody. I don't even feel tired. I'll just fall asleep.
That's narcolepsy.
I go get a sleep study, I think, on the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's the 23rd.
Well, let me not put nothing on you.
I hope it's not.
I take that back.
Narcolepsy runs really, really heavy in my mom's family, unfortunately. And
Wow.
I didn't want to. I know I don't. They said it generally like it's not considered genetic or something, but it's just like that's why I don't like going. Like my finger is turning purple and blue right here now, and I can't. I have any feeling in it. I gotta go see somebody about that.
Oh
I
my goodness.
just don't want to.
What finger? Because I was on the chat side. That's what you get for giving everybody your doggone finger.
It's because my fingertips usually tingle a lot, and then it goes away, and then it hurts, or it goes away. But this one, it steady hurts, and
Yeah.
I can't feel it, but yet I can feel it. It hurts, and then it's starting to turn a bluish color. So I'm losing circulation in that finger for some reason.
Oh Lord. You're not diabetic, right?
No, I'm hypoglycemic.
Okay.
My sugar drops, but I'm sure it's just something. Maybe I didn't smash it. I know that, but maybe I, you know, cut my fingernail, and maybe there's an ingrown nail somewhere in there or something.
Yeah, sometimes it is the smallest
I
things
wouldn't be,
that you
don't know why to
would
be,
never think.
that'd be all right
You,
though.
yeah.
Jealousy is real. I'm telling y'all, and I keep telling y'all, like I never wanted this to be jealousy. I never wanted this to be any of that. And all the information they're posting is from someone who was on YouTube, I was an admin for, who we all were connected to, me and all the Melomods, and that's where we met. And she started bullying Mello, so we walked away. Next thing you know, I'm being attacked. Now,
Mm.
William said I stole $10,000, didn't he?
Huh?
But you guys heard on that video clip that they posted about Yo-Yo calling the courthouse. I only sold 700. Like I said, man, he's swearing up and down it was 10,000. But the problem is, I've already
That
explained
is so sad.
I have went over
Huh?
my story several times on both channels. I have told you guys everything about everything,
Yeah.
all the way down to the puppies when they took the damn puppies because I didn't get back quick enough apparently with the cleaning stuff to clean them up because they had potted all in the dang on kennel. Trey
Right.
was off work on time when he was supposed to, so I had to run home from work and to get them so I could let them out, and it just didn't work. They had already potted in there, and I left them on the porch, ran around the corner, came back, they were gone, and they charged with animal cruelty.
Oh wow. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Like people don't understand, like things happen, and I have no reason to, and I'm the one who brought all this out. I'm the one who said all this stuff first. Remember, like I'm
Yeah.
the one that came out with my story and my life about it. They thought they exposed it and made a fucking
Mm-hmm.
website about me that they're actually tracing. By the way, just let you guys know that's how they got a lot of people's information. I'm not gonna say that's how they got a lot of people's information who went to that website at the time. They're tracking IP addresses on that website. So anytime you click on that website, they're tracking your IP address. That's how they found a couple of people. Just saying. Yeah, better go in there with a VPN. But for them to share that page and it had my minor children on it. My children were minors at that time. I had my minor children on there and my minor family members.
I'm gonna drop down on that.
All right, baby. I love you. Good night,
I
sweetheart.
love you too. Good night.
It's just, y'all, she falling asleep. It's just crazy, y'all. But hey, do what you do. Yeah, I got my noodles already cooked. I got my chicken already cooked. I just got to make my gravy. I have been craving this stuff so much. Yes, realists. They're passing it all around those Facebook pages now. Making it like it's new news. I've already said everything on this page I've already talked about with everybody. So I've already said. I said, actually, I'm the one that brought it up first before she did. But hey, they're going to see, because they're going to turn on each other soon. And then we'll see how the betas and Rooster, how they handle what they're going to do to them. You watch me on TV, baby? In Chinese? What David have tonight? David, it's that website that Donkey made up of me and my family and I think a couple of the mods. Remember? No, it's an actual website. A website that's dedicated to me. Yeah, the website that she made. The actual website that she made, the Lucifer website. That we were reporting back then. I don't know if y'all still reporting it now, but we were trying to get it off because it had my minor children on there. And they wouldn't shut it down. It wasn't on Facebook. It's not on YouTube. It's an actual website. They actually created an entire website. But then when we found out, they did the IP trace on them, and the cops found out who she was. Once they found out who she was, because she was behind an alias and had a mask and everything. Once they found out who she was, that's when the police said they got in contact with her, and we've not heard from her since. Well, at least she hasn't said anything about us that I know of. Yeah, and they were tracing people's IP addresses. That's how they found a bunch of people. I'm not going to say who they found, but they found a couple of y'all. Just by clicking on it. Yes, you do, realist. She's just another William. They all the same. But I really want you guys to promise me that you guys are going to keep your mental health together with this, because a lot of you guys are so distraught and upset, and trust and believe I get it. I get it. Okay? I'm not, because it's sad to say I'm used to it, but I know what's going on in the background right now. Okay? So I don't have to sit here and explain anything or prove my case as to what I'm doing. I don't have to do all that. I know what's happening, and I know what's going to happen. But Donkey's channel went from having over 2,000 people to only having 6 people watching her, or 6 people commenting, or maybe 10 people in her chat. She used to be real popping. You know what I'm saying? And after she started doing that stuff to me, it went downhill, especially with the white people jokes, calling my mom a dead white hoe because she had lung cancer, and just saying a whole bunch of crap. Like, people just started leaving, and they all came with me. About I unalived my brother. My parents unalived my brother. Like, are you serious? But it's cool. It's all right. I just need you guys to please either stop going over to these pages, unfollow them, unlike them, and stop. Just ignore them. And if you feel like you have to be in something because you're bored, play bingo or something, or watch a movie, or start knitting or something like that, because you're going to get yourself wrapped up in something you don't want to be wrapped up in. I'm telling you right now. It's extremely messed up. Right, Raven. People are just jealous because we can actually be free over here and talk how we want, do what we want. I call you bitches and hoes, and y'all call me bitches and hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bingo. That's just the way we talk. We have fun and we just hang out. I'm not trying to be all. Ugh. That's why when I do come back, I am going to just try to be as fun as possible. Okay? Who calls people white people? I call people white people. The white folks over there. No, but Donkey absolutely hates white people with a passion. She said it several times before. Matter of fact, RDC and his little clan went over there one time to try to team up with her to go against me a little bit after we came on scene, and they ran him off. They don't like white people at all. They made them leave. You don't want to know, especially if you're white, baby. You don't want to know. Yep, they'll tear each other up eventually. Because if I do it and I start doxing, like Piper's daughter, her husband, stuff like that, oh, the whole world's going to end. And God forbid, Carrie's just a horrible person. But anyway, just wanted to say that, okay? I need you guys to please keep your sanity, okay? And a lot of you I know are here, but there are some of you who are wandering off again. You're wandering off to the other side just because you got to be involved in something. You got to be seen. You got to be heard. You got to have a mod sticker. You got to do this and that. And you're getting wrapped up with the wrong people. And I'm seeing you guys. A lot of you don't know that I know your Facebook names, okay? There's a couple of you in here right now talking right now that are over there on your Facebook name talking mad shit about me, but then you're coming over here pretending to be my friend. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, I don't know what a diamond painting is. Oh, thank you, Katie. What the hell is purple with pink polka dots? Oh, that's your race, David? Yeah. These Christian women, yeah, y'all proved it. Y'all are right along with the dirty girls. Y'all along right with WC and whoever else they done gathered together. Y'all, they're all together. Most definitely. No, King Mike, I ain't gonna point them out. It's all right. What's in the dark comes to the light. I'm not gonna have to do nothing. Nothing. Not a damn thing. They can stay. Thanks for the view. Appreciate it. They're also paying me every month too. So, hey. What the hell y'all talking about? Y'all on a whole different conversation. See, that's what I'm talking about. We be on 3 different conversations. I be on 2 at the same time while y'all on 1. What's everybody been doing? About to take y'all in here with me so I can make my gravy because I'm starting to get hungry. Oh my God. My eyes are getting dry again today, guys. I might call them out one day when we have a bigger crowd. It's only 2 of them right now. That's okay. They're paying me every month. They're giving us the views so we can get more money so I can do more giveaways. Once I move, I got 2 months. Once I move, get settled, back in action. What you cook? I don't cook no more, but for myself. My boys are never here to eat, or if they are, they just eat whatever's here when they get home, or they just go to bed because they've already eaten. Like, they just don't really eat. No, I haven't, sweetheart. I didn't know anything was wrong with her mom. Hello, Freeside. You think you'll figure it out, Captain Hado? That Chinese. What did David have today? Did David ever say what he had? Hey, sweetheart. Y'all don't ever have to say sorry for not getting the notification or being late or missing the live. You don't ever have to say sorry. What, realist? What are you looking at? There you go with the damn eyeballs again. Now I make look I made some chicken strips and I'm cutting up and putting it in my egg noodles and my gravy. I didn't make your wings. You've been at Teresa's house. That's your problem. You want to come up on the panel? That what you mean by come in? He doing something weird. Yep, making me some chicken strangers. So am. What's sad about David? What happened? I missed it. Yeah, we only have 80 people in here though, so it's all good. You guys make sure you like the video. Pretty please. Oh, you had homemade pizza, David? Okay. T-bones. I haven't had a steak in a while. Chicken strangers and some noodles. Good thing. Good thing. Tinker Tank. Hey, how are you, baby? Yeah. I spent $80 today, and I literally only got some chicken patties, chicken breast, chicken strips, cat food, case of water. Oh, and 5 frozen pizzas. That's it. $80. Lord help me. Oh, and some ketchup. And some ketchup. That was it. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You know, Katie, those fish sandwiches from Arby's are really good. They're actually my favorite. My eyes are getting dry. This ceiling fan. Oh, wait. Plus, I've been down in water since I got home, y'all. I had 3 drinks today, all days from this morning until I got home tonight. 3 drinks. That's it. Then it was all watered down Mountain Dew. Like, I'm like dry. So this light, everything is making it even worse. Right, King Mike. Might as well just go to McDonald's, get a couple chicken sandwiches and some fries. Ew. But I gotta let that Mountain Dew go because my belly's starting to get a little too pudgy. And then y'all found out that one of my butt cheeks is bigger than the other one. I don't know if I'm sitting on one side more than the other or what, but one of them is plump, the other one's flat. It's like, what? So I'm sitting there doing these squats and stuff, trying to figure out how I'm going to get them up, and I don't think I'm going to be able to make them the same size. Hello, baby. You're on mute, babe.
Hey, girly.
What's up?
No, not much. Not much.
Not much.
Me and the puppy were just starting to wind it down, but not really. I just couldn't sleep. So you popped up with your Insomniac version. I'm like, yeah, baby. Yeah.
Time to watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Katie.
So you like my new icon? It's the
It's
mask,
pretty.
the
Actually,
mirror mask from the band Muse. How appropriate is that?
you look like a rich upgraded version of the betas. I love it.
Yeah, just
That's
a little
that's the
little
pretty girls.
class.
That's the pretty girls beta.
Why do they try so hard to look demonic?
Because they are. But how are you a
Hmm.
Christian and you're so demonic? Like, how can you read scriptures and then at the same breath be?
Yeah, your representative icon is a demonic looking thing.
It was a wonderful observation, realist, because I was looking in the mirror and I turned around and there was like nothing. It was just nothing but back. And then I turned the other way and it was like croup. I'm like, oh, wait, one of my butt cheeks were smaller than the other. Hold
Why
on.
would you do that to yourself?
Like, hold on. Why is my butt cheek smaller than the other?
Maybe you only laid on one side when you were sick for 2 months in bed.
I don't know, but I know whenever I get turned over again, it's gonna have to be on that one side. That one side's gonna have to get pumped up than the other side.
You had a load shift. You took a corner too fast somewhere.
Yeah, I've had a couple of them past couple nights. Oh, wait.
Oh God.
I tell you what, I feel relaxed like a motherfucker.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Good. I'm very comfy. I'm trying not to fall off the bed this time when I was coming on StreamYard, so I didn't mess up my camera slip there.
Hey, pal, baby. I tried to text you, but then I started to, and then I got a phone call, and then I forgot. I'm just not thinking about it. My bad. My bad. You know, King Mike, when they start doxing them, Rooster is not going to be able to handle it at all. At all.
No, she won't.
Like not even an ounce. She will not be able to handle it.
That's going to be a whole different
I'm not going to
level
feel sorry for it. I'm not going to feel sorry for them either. They doing it to themselves.
It's going to be a whole different level of invasion.
They need to just think of everything that's going on with me that's going to go on with them.
Mm-hmm.
Because I got her name. I got her address. I got where she lives. I got her church. I got her everything.
Well, just the character assassination they're going to put her through.
Yep. So you think I got it? You think they can't get it? All of them. They all dox each other all the time. But the betas want to jump on in this and start lying on me and doing all this crap. Alpha want to be one of them. Like, all right.
You didn't even have to go looking for any information. People just send it to
They
you.
send it to me. Yeah. People are weird. Yeah, I need bigger butt cheek. I need a little bit of fat, maybe from my stomach, to put in that one right butt cheek. You know, so it can come up a little bit. Oh, absolutely, Sarah. Absolutely, you can bet on that. Her husband and Brewster's husband is a pastor. You feel so good.
Yeah, wait till they find out the church, and then they start doxing some of the churchgoers.
See, Piper is lucky I won't release all the screenshots. And she's trying to say she was just befriending me. Befriending me for what? What did you think you was going to get? She got absolutely nothing. No, I ain't going to get no BBL. No. I just want it all to be natural. I don't want to do all that. I probably won't even do it anyway. I can't have no dang surgery. My body's too fragile. I've not lost any weight, but I've not gained any weight. I've not been staying the same, but I've been eating.
One ass pat Genesis. And when what happens when that slips? Rides up past your waistline.
So somebody's rubbing on my butt and they got to rub on silicone. I can't stand you, Janice. Hey, but you know what? I did buy. It should be coming. I bought a sports bra that had a push up in it and it padding because I ain't got no boobies, y'all. This is sad. This bra that I got on now is like 2 times too big, but it's kind of poofy, so it kind of makes it look like I got some. Nah, it's so sad. I could fit a training bra.
Well, I bet after you lost all that weight, of course, it's always where you don't want to lose it.
And I've always lost weight, and it's always stayed the same other places. But this time, everything left. But I've never been this small since I was probably 20, 21.
I always have, Genesis.
22.
Always.
I'm sorry, what'd you say, baby?
Well, Genesis is saying, come on, Carrie, I have one boob bigger or bigger boob.
We all of us got one boob bigger than the other. But
I can remember my first lady doctor. Before I was even in my 20s, I was all upset thinking I was deformed because I had one boob bigger than the other. My doctor was like, do you understand that 90% of the women are like that?
I am, Rilas. You were supposed to be coming and pumping it up for me, but you chickens, you too. I emailed you too. I emailed you myself. Now you playing hard to get. Y'all, they back here trying to play. That's Sade. The puppy just laying here looking at her crazy. I just roll mine up and put them in a sports bra.
Yeah. You know those keys you put on the end of toothpaste to roll it up, you know? They need to make one big enough for saggy boobs because I could sure use one of those.
Yeah, mine ain't even big enough to be saggy. You send me an email back. I don't believe you because I ain't got no email back from you. Let me look. Better not be telling stories either.
Yeah, I went from, a 38.
Huh?
I went from a 38C to a 44 long.
Oh, man. Hey, man, does your penis tend to sag as you get older, or
They're nut sacks
on you?
Their nut sacks do.
Huh?
Their nut sacks do. Their balls get long.
Yes, you got just balls. Just do you feel that between your thighs? Like when you walk, does it go bloop 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 bloop? Then it hit your thighs at all and bother you?
They can even sit on them. When they get the old man, that's one of the things they got to watch out for.
Would y'all stop playing?
I'm not playing. My daughter-in-law told me that.
They're back here
around. Oh,
hey.
My daughter-in-law did, elder care in an old folks home. She says, yeah.
The penis shrinks, but then balls out you.
Yeah.
Well, what if you keep working with it? Why does it get older? Won't it stay long?
I guess they need to do Kegel exercises too,
About to say, because I can keep working on it and make sure it stays long, make sure it stays together. You can't let that happen. Why are you shaking? Your ear bothering you? Yeah, sure. Diablo trying to get inside of her ear. She's on antibiotic. Diablo is really inside of her ear, y'all.
She's the one with the yeast in her ears, or
Diablo's one with the yeast, but Shardae's has the infection, and he's like digging in her ear, like licking it and licking it.
Aww.
Bending her down, trying to lick it.
Yeah. It's just nursing it, trying to help. Your hair's not so puffy tonight. It looks hella long.
Mm-mm. It was straightened earlier.
Oh, was that it?
Mm-hmm. Then I took a shower and I just put the stuff in there. I have this like oil treatment that I do. I put that in there and then I just kept brushing it down so it'll stay, stay down. So it doesn't get in my face and irritate me. But tomorrow
You lucky you got a pretty curl.
Thank you. Y'all, listen, stop. Oh gosh, here they go. Anybody got a topic you want to talk about? What about you, Muse? I know you got some crazy stuff to talk about.
You got some what to talk about?
Some crazy stuff.
Oh gosh. What in my life isn't big crazy? I just like to be boring now.
Yeah, boring's fun.
Well, all the craziness just jarred my life up so much, It took me a long time to decompress and find my zen. But no, God. I don't think tonight's the night, but I do have a hell of a story about a trip to Hawaii when I was 18, damn near got killed.
Damn guy, what?
Well, damn near got killed because my girlfriend was looking for Maui Wowie, and she had us jump in a car with some strange guys and wound up
unalive.
Oh, unalive. Almost unalived. Anyway, sorry. Pardon me. Okay. Forgive me, everybody. Anyway, yeah, we wound up on the wrong side of the island without a ride, and oh God, that was a heck of a night.
Well, damn.
But it's a long story because I remember it very vividly. Well, yeah, I've done everything from go on cattle drives and de-ball sheep and brand cattle and worked on stage and hair shows for several years and taught classes in hair coloring and worked for a major corporation doing that beauty stuff. And I was into steampunk there for quite a while, got some pretty snazzy outfits. Oh, I got lots of stories.
Lots of them, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I love horses. Grew up on horses. Love dogs, cats, animals of all kinds.
Would y'all stop?
And I used to play role-play games a lot. Tabletop role-play games. Vampire, Dungeons and Dragons, and all that. I'm kind of an oddity. My two boys grew up with their mother doing all kinds of things. It's pretty strange. I'm very eclectic. Well, their father was a cowboy, very conservative.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. He's very, very, very conservative. Amway salesman, Bible thumper, Republican, all the way down the street.
Damn. Crazy.
And I was totally the opposite, and he had to deal with it. I really haven't done a lot with life whiskey. I've just experienced a lot. I wish I have. I'm still looking for the thing that I can do something to give back and impact back. You know what I mean? So I just keep experiencing things. Back in 2000, I was one of the only females that had one of the first IRC chats. Or, well, actually a server. I ran that and had a couple hundred channels.
Hey,
And
what did I
used
tell y'all?
to do all that kind of computer programming stuff. So I don't anymore. That's how I'm used to all of the trolls and those that say they're hackers that aren't hackers, because I know real hackers. But yeah. Good morning, Pallets.
Come here, Mama. Hold on, guys. I gotta look inside of her ear.
You what?
I'm looking inside of her ear. Stop, Mama.
Do you, Whiskey? You remember IRC chats? And ICQ chats?
Hold on, guys. I gotta get her niacin and put some in there to kind of numb this itch because he done messed with her ear too much. Where's that curtain go, guys? Right here.
Yeah, they don't want us to give away subs anymore. I don't remember why Carrie said that, but I remember her saying not to do that because I guess it's because of the random distribution. It's giving some access to people that we don't necessarily need to deal with right now.
Yeah, because it's giving free memberships to people that don't need them.
Right. But that was kind of like
that was kind of the point.
That was kind of why I was doing it. One day I did 20 of them just so I could see who was hiding in the woodwork. Because it outs them, you know. It announces in the channel who the memberships went to. Yep, exactly. So since we don't have any control over who it goes to, then we just won't do that. I mean, gosh.
No, stop. Don't take that off.
And of course, the naysayers wanted to say that was part of the scamming. Carrie was getting us to do that. I didn't realize that was something that's available for anybody to do and is on a pop-up right in your window, and you can choose to do it or not.
Right.
And it's not something Carrie can turn on or off.
And yeah, we tried. We can't turn it off.
Unlike stars, which, betas can turn off anytime just as easily as they activated them. Because they did have to activate them.
Yep, they turn those stars off and on. They don't have to have them on. But they dang sure keep them on, don't they? You know that much. Okay, guys, we're going to go in the kitchen and make my gravy.
Noodles and gravy.
Yep. I don't know why I've been on this kick lately. And these dogs think they're going somewhere. Quit shaking that out of your ear, Mama. He's trying to help her get the cream out of her ear while she shakes it out of her ear.
Yeah, she doesn't need that help right now, buddy.
She needs to keep it in there. Ooh, that's just like loud.
Yeah, they give them to charity, huh? So they say.
Why are they worried about where my money going to? Why don't they? I've given away a lot of money, so and some of them have
businesses. Yeah, why they gotta go there? That's not any of their business.
Right, is what I'm saying. My money ain't your business. You don't know what I do with my money. You don't know where my money goes. You have no idea. You know how many phone bills I done paid? I paid a water bill. I did a lot of stuff for people. But that don't mean I do it and then I come online and instantly, I just paid such bill. It's none of y'all business. don't worry about where my money goes. I used to get cussed out backwards by y'all, man. Jerry, I'm going to donate to you, but you better not give it to nobody else. I got unaliving threats for that. Thanks to old girl down in the chat, Captain Hateho. They used to always get on me about that. Because remember they asked her what she was doing with the stars before? When we don't know what happens with the stars. We don't know where they go. Now, that's when I knew that one of them was alpha, because if they weren't alpha, they would have said, oh, those stars go to alpha. And we don't know what he does with it. You know what I'm saying?
Supposedly, Beta's page is supposedly alpha's property.
It is. It's all together. Beta Hunter, Alpha Hunter, Alpha Pack, that's all one. That's all the same people. It's always been the same people. But I think that one of the betas plays the alpha character, or multiple people do.
Raven, what are nope fishes?
No, you wouldn't.
I know what nope ropes are, but what are nope fishes?
It's like, y'all ain't slick, man. I know for a fact, y'all. No. Because she would have said, oh, those are alpha stars. We don't get those, or something like that. She said, well, I don't know where the stars go. Girl. And they got the nerve to say that nobody has a right to question them about those stars. You have to be one screwed up individual to think that ain't our business when my shit ain't your business, but you make it yours. It's just big old hypocrites, y'all. That's all they are. I just don't want, and I wasn't going to bring this up. I really wasn't. And I know that Maud's going to cuss me out tomorrow, but listen, I only did it because a lot of you are getting way too upset. You're getting way too invested on checking these pages every day because you want to be able to tell me what they're saying and you want to be able to protect me. But I need you guys to understand nothing you do or say is going to stop that. Okay. I'm okay.
Sorry, I'm laughing at Raven.
But I want to laugh too. What is it?
She was talking about nope fishes. I asked her what they were. She said she was going to have nightmares watching some guy play with nope fishes.
Oh, good God. Exactly, at the Hateho. In order to do the stars and all that, you have to have a bank account, your name and everything. You got to pay taxes on that shit at the end of the year.
I wonder whose bank account.
They got to send you the form.
Wonder whose bank account they're using.
I don't know. I know CMC was trying to use old girl in Canada.
Yeah.
So she'd have to claim it. Look at these cats. These dogs got dark hair all over my pants.
Oh yeah, they use people in England and Canada to get around all kinds of American rules. Gosh, there's some worse things in the rivers.
Start party, guys. Start party.
Star party, y'all. Star party. Go, little rock stars.
Little rock stars. You know one person I am surprised has turned against me? Ramblin' Rose.
Right. I
helped all of these pages. I've helped every last one of these pages build their shit up, dude.
I almost think she's doing it just to feel included.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
She doesn't have anything to be angry at you about because all you ever did was help her.
Yeah. All I did was help Alpha.
You sent people over there over and over and over again.
Alpha wouldn't have shit if it was for me. And I don't never brag about stuff like that. Never.
I know.
But after all this, I'm like, dude, seriously? Alpha, I'm the reason you're even here. I promoted you faithfully every day, all day, every time I went live.
You did.
Every page.
Many times.
All of them, all the pages before they decided to run up behind him. And Ramblin' Rose too. Then I find out she's all talking messy about me. Like, hold up, what? I gave up at that point. I'm like, you know what? Ain't no fix this stupid because I'm done. It don't even make no dang no sense. people act. But I guess I'm supposed to be stressed out and depressed and all that stuff. No, I actually feel really relaxed. The night I lost my earring, ooh wee. That was interesting. Hey, you know what? Muse.
Yeah.
There was another earring found too. But we're not gonna say what that was.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'm so glad nobody saw this. Hey, Naya.
Girl.
I'm like, Lord. He's like, yeah, I knew I lost my hair. I don't know where it went. Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I ain't shit.
That's what you get for being in heat.
I couldn't help it. And it was just as good as it was 20 years ago, let me tell you.
Woohoo!
About 4 times now.
That's why you're so damn relaxed.
That's my
Oh my goodness.
That's what they need over there.
Yeah, if I could figure it out and just not get involved with anybody, I would, that would be okay.
Yeah.
Damn, they want to marry you, bring you home, make you slave,
Nope.
I'm like, oh, I'm not doing it anymore. 2 is enough.
So, he's out here trying to experience life still. So, go ahead. Do you. But do me first. But, I don't know. I'm going to cut it off.
In the big scheme of things, I'm not trying to grow a family. I just don't need that added to my plate. I'm still working on me.
And they think that women aren't supposed to have thoughts like that. Like, why not? Men do.
Hell yeah. That's a hell of a big responsibility. You better be having thoughts like that.
Yeah, Night Shifter, it was a while ago, baby. Madam Freak is neutral on everything. She just keeps to herself, basically.
She got her own thing going on.
Yeah. Then I know Madam Freak don't like dislike me or anything or any, she's just not in it. Me and her don't talk or nothing like that. But she's just not in it. Okay. But Larry Monroe talking a lot of crap about me.
Madam Freak just avoid drama and messes. Yeah. It's just good old Murray.
Yeah. You there say, oh, I don't want a relationship. I don't want this. I don't want that. But then you end up later on down the line like, I said I didn't want a relationship at all. But,
okay. If I had a relationship where, like, traveling companions and, booty call and stuff like that, and just, just like, let's agree to stay ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to have fun.
Let's not get into
all jealous mess. I don't want none of that. Speaking of jealous. So tell me why today the white dude texted me and said, ask me a question about some guy on my Facebook, right? Mind you, I blocked him on my Facebook and then I added him back after we talked. And basically we both agreed it's best that we don't communicate anymore, right?
Uh-huh.
We'll stay friends on Facebook, we're just friends, whatever. But no, apparently he had a little too much to drink. And he messaged me today and then asked me about this dude who keeps liking every post, keeps commenting on everything I do. And I'm like, why are you asking me questions about him? He goes, oh, that's my sister's ex. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what does that have to do with me? He was like, well, I was told that dude, he's very abusive and you got him all on your page. And I'm pretty sure you know that. I know you ain't talking about nobody being abusive. No. What do you got? What do you got? Yeah.
Well,
But I know you ain't talking about nobody being abusive, boy.
he needs to, if he doesn't back off, if he keeps going the direction he's going, he's going to wind up being a stalker character. Is he?
That's why I said, I said, dude, I'm cool. Like, you gotta, it's time. It's a wrap. I had to block him again or delete him. I can't. I could. You're all up in my business. Like, I ain't never even touched you. You touched me, but I didn't touch you.
Right.
See, I want to be single, but when I move into my new place, it's going to be weird. But I don't think my husband's still grasping the whole situation. He still is not like the night that I lost my earring, I came home, took a shower, got ready to, for him to leave. And I'm in the kitchen and I'm trying to do the dishes and I'm kind of like bent over a little bit in the sink, trying to clean out the sink. And he comes and grabs me and like pulls me closer to, I'm like, whoa, that's awkward. And it was really awkward for my husband to do that. Like to just touch me in general. It just felt weird. It felt like a friend was, playing around or something. And he's like, what? I can't touch you? No, you cannot, dude. Especially not after what just happened. Oh, hell no. You cannot.
You were giving off pheromone signals.
Yeah,
why.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
And he could tell because he even asked me today. He's like, so you started having sex with somebody? I said, huh? What you talking about? Like, what you know that I don't know? He was like, I'm just asking. He is. So, hey.
Oh, but that's always different, right?
Absolutely, I guess. Let's see if Realist was here. Me and Realist could have a little friendlyship. A friendly ship.
A friendly ship?
Friendly ship. That's what it's called. But the first time I catch you lying to me, it's a wrap. Don't lie to me. If you got somebody, you with somebody or whatever, no, I'm not going to do nothing with you. I'm just not. And especially if you got a wife, absolutely not. But,
right.
If you're single, cool, whatever. But I'm not trying to, no, I'm not. Nope. I don't want no drama. Yeah, I told you, Genesis, he thinks he's going with me. He thinks he's going to live with me. Or what are you talking about? You think that the white dude thinks he goes with me like he's with me? Or my husband. Everybody's saying that my husband thinks that when I move, I'm taking him with me. No. Get from back there. But I am going to try to find a place to take the puppies. At least they'll be on my schedule.
Sorry, guys. I tried to mute that and it didn't mute. I'm sitting here joking.
Yes, Genesis. Like, he really thinks like, I really do believe he thinks that he's going with me. Like, no. It's time to separate, dude. It's time to go. This is not fair to me, you, nobody. Everybody's telling me once I'm alone for a while, I'll enjoy it. But, I don't know. I'm going to have somebody. Okay, you know what? This is not going to work. Get your ass from over there. Why did this dog just wrap himself up with this sheet and try to hide the cotton ball yet? Seriously. He wrapped his whole body in the sheet and then, anyway. Oh, a friendly ship. It's called a friendly ship. Realist, a friendly ship. That was called. Friends with benefits, but, you can't be with nobody else, and neither can I. And we ain't together. And, stop it, boy. And I'll question you sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Because, I gotta, make sure you on track. But you know what I'm saying? Don't worry about that. You 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 could question me maybe once a week. I mean, no, like once a month, ask me a question or two. You know, and we can't lie to each other. Ain't no reason to lie to each other. But this other dude is an Aries, just like I am, which made it even worse.
Oh man!
Because that just made the intercourse just even more like crazy. The Aries are pretty we're experimental.
Monogamous, not monogamous, just exclusive.
Yeah. Who else an Aries in here? Hi, Palace, baby. I already said hi to you, didn't I? But hi again. You're right, David. He wants to just have me sitting here watching me hang on puppies. He can't stand the fact that I done lost his weight and I'm starting to wear my little clothes again. I'm starting to do all. He cannot stand. And I ain't even been tanning again yet. I only went that one time. Y'all keep forgetting to go. But I already got a shade darker just that one time.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
God, I'm so jealous.
They gave me a little sticker thing. And I put the sticker on my boob. Then it's a shade darker.
Wow.
And they said
I literally can tan all summer long. And I'll get a little bit of golden color. But mostly I just burn and ruin my skin. So I gave that up years ago.
I got this lotion called Miss Designer. I guess they don't sell it really anywhere, but online, my cousin had it. And it has like stuff in there that's supposed to help with your skin. So we'll see.
So help with your skin, like
help keep it moisturized and stuff. And then afterwards, you're supposed to moisturize your skin with lotion. So afterwards, I put cocoa butter lotion all over. And yeah, sweat like a pig after that because had lotion all over me. But
right,
baby, you
don't evaporate.
You don't want to pay alimony or child support. But he don't got to pay child support. I don't care about that. He came to an agreement with my attorney, so hopefully.
Well, all your kids together are past the child support age, right?
2 of them are. The other one's still 17, and then the boys are still in high school. But my son's 18 in school, and then my other son's 17 in high school. But then my daughter's 20 in high school. I mean, in college. So we're still technically responsible for these kids, so they're 25.
Oh, okay.
I was in school. Then I want child support. He can take care of the kids. He's a good ass dad. I ain't gonna worry about that. But no, you're gonna help me because you don't want to get along. You don't want to work it out. You want to act like a dick sometimes. So. But we're really good friends, though. That's the crazy part. So who else?
Yeah, enough he thinks he can grab your ass.
Girl, he did more than that.
He thinks he still own you?
Apparently. I think I was still giving off that scent.
Oh, I definitely think that had something to do with it.
He was like, yeah, she done got with somebody. And it was 2 years. 2 years. Ooh, wait.
I'm not going to confess up.
Ooh, wait.
I'll be right back.
Okay, baby.
I gotta go take care of this choke in my throat.
Oh. Don't swallow. So who said they were in Aries? And can you agree with me when I say this, that Aries are this is what Liv said. She said that she could tell I'm an Aries because it's not that I enjoy confrontation. I don't know. When it comes to a man, if they're aggressive with me in a playful way or during intercourse, very aggressive, it's going on then. But afterwards, I just like to joke around and play around a lot. But Aries are some creatures, I'm telling you. We're very loyal people too. Very loyal. Loyal to a fault, actually. Every Aries I've ever met has been extremely loyal, kind. But then as soon as we snap, it's a problem. It takes a lot for us to snap. You like peace? Okay. I finally am finding my peace, my sanity, and I am scared to move out on my own. I really am. But hey, hopefully. Aries, I'm an Aries. I'm born March 29th. And then also he's an Aries. He was born at the beginning of April. So let me look at the dates. And Tauruses are right after Aries, and Tauruses are kind of the same, both fire signs, but the one I dated was an Aries that kidnapped me. He was a Taurus. March 21st through April 19th. Right, Fat Cat. And yes, the best lover is loyal. Yes. Exactly, lady. Exactly. I nodded. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Palace, baby. Yeah, your own breed. So we just got Aries and Libras in here tonight. Realist, what's your sign? Yeah, Aries, them kind of try anything once type of people. And I don't know, I just like to be crazy. Like, I like to do things like just crazy, outrageous stuff that nobody else would want to do. Oh, Lord, who's a Scorpio? Man, y'all Scorpios worse than us when it comes to intercourse. No, I don't realize. I thought I did. The Sagittarius? I thought I did, but I don't. There was a lot of them. I'm sorry. What was yours again? I'm sorry. Right, Balance. Virgo? Exactly. And and another thing, I don't know if you Aries can agree with me, we get bored very, very, very quickly. Very quickly. We get bored. If you bored us, we will just black out the whole conversation. We get bored very quick. Yep, I like love you from a distance. Right, lady. We just but crazy, man. We get bored very, very easy. Very easy. So if an Aries tells you she's bored, you best believe she's bored. And she ain't playing. I'm talking about Aries women. I don't know about Aries men, but I think it's funny because he still tries to run game on me and stuff. Tries to like sweet talk me and stuff. I'm like, boy, if you don't stop all that mess. Come on, Mama. Come on. Like, you do not have to try to sweet talk me. I do not need all that. I just need you to do one thing. Multitasking. Oh, that's a huge thing. Yep. Exactly, Fat Cat. We get bored with people very easy. Really, Genesis? Did my man ever come back in here and tell me what his sign was, or he just gonna have attitude with that eyebrow up again? I was just seeing if I missed it because I'm over here making my stuff.
Back.
I don't think you saw it. We had a lot of Libras and Aries in here tonight. Some Virgos. That's about it. I think we got one Scorpio. Man, my daughter's a Scorpio, and let me tell you what. We do not get along. So he just gonna leave? Really? You just gonna leave like that and not tell me? All right, I got you. I got you. I got you. No problem. No problem, sir. You probably would chose
throwing a tantrum.
Huh?
Who's throwing a tantrum?
Oh.
Captain Hey Ho said somebody's throwing a tantrum.
Oh.
I am okay, fat cat. I am on some high-powered antibiotics for a really bad abscess in my upper jaw.
Oh, yeah, but that hurts like hell too.
Well, and sometimes, it just kind of demands its own attention. Takes over.
And I also wanted to do these live spontaneously while I take my little break from the content, because I don't want people to get too bored and then start getting sweet talk by the other side, and boom, there you go.
Well, and you know what? These are just like casual chats. These are like friends getting together, giving a phone call. Same thing, just keeping in touch. And I'm glad you're doing it.
People are afraid now. They're like, well, Bella's going to go. And I mean, there's really nothing Bella can say that I haven't said already publicly anyway. But I don't see Bella doing that at all. Bella didn't say anything bad about us anyway. It was a fact that she was involved in so much stuff that it put me in it. Like, they're saying that I'm the one that did all this. I didn't even know it was being done. But that woman was getting around, boy. I read all thousands of those screenshots.
Hey, my second husband, the ex-hole, the one that, kind of tipped me off the edge of the world of reality for a while. He was a Libra. And that was the bad thing about him. Boy, he was a plotter. He was a plotter. He would plot everything out so well in advance. But you would never know it. He had this whole dynamic personality going on underneath, but on the outside, he was just this constant, steady thing. And he really wasn't. Really? He was. Woo! Yeah. So, yeah, he wound up, me trying to get over that one. That wound up giving me the pseudo-epileptic seizures that I then wound up in psychoanalysis and, had to see a psychiatrist for, not just a counselor. And, that one had me, that was bad because I would just have seizures. I'd be driving my car and I'd seizure out.
Did you have
I'd be at work. Huh?
The pseudo-tumors, were they behind your eyes?
No, a pseudo-epileptic is like basically it's like a seizure. Different people exhibit them different ways. Mine was in the eyes. My eyes would start like ping-ponging back and forth in my head.
You said pseudo, I thought of eyes, and I didn't hear you say seizures. Okay, I got it right now.
Yeah, they would be going so fast, and they would be going different directions.
Wow.
And it was not something I was controlling. It was bad. But I wound up, going in, getting all of the probes put on my head, going through a week of study in the hospital. And it wasn't an electrical epileptic. What it was the stress from all that crap.
Wow.
Is my brain said enough.
People don't understand that stress will kill you quicker than anything.
And my brain went into, well, they call it a dissociative state. Basically, it just checks out.
Yeah.
And yeah, I had to go into conversion therapy and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, it made me sick for a long time. So that's why I kind of, got to where I just needed to not work so much and be involved in relationships and a lot of things. I needed to get Muse's Zen back. I needed to, fix me.
Convicts and drug drug addicts. So I need to kind of.
Well, the thing is I've known I've always, from way back, I've always known I've had an addictive personality.
Yep.
So as a result, I never pick it up, I avoided it like the plague because I knew, oh gosh, when I was pregnant with my first kid, they gave me some Xanax. I think a prescription of Xanax when I was having insomnia. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I told the doctor, no, I don't want that. I like that too much.
No, I'm saying I can see those types of people, like the convicts and stuff. I needed to just stay single. And that's why I said no attract.
Mm-hmm.
No.
And so, things that I know that I'm going to become addicted to, I just got to stay away from.
Pretty much. That's why I was afraid to take the Klonopin. But when I realized I needed something because they weren't stopping, I just take it when I need it. Period. I don't
that's good.
On a regular basis or anything like that because I don't want to be addicted to it.
But there are drugs of choices too. There's like, I can take painkillers and put them down. I mean, they're just like Advil for me. If the pain goes away, the pain goes away. I don't care how I get there. But something that mellows me out and takes the stress away, that I would become addicted to so quick. Mm-hmm. So I got to stay away from it.
I tell you, I'm getting addicted to cleaning my floors.
I don't think you can get arrested for that.
And eating egg noodles with gravy and meat. Anybody seen Gary tonight?
Who?
Gary.
Gary?
Gary. Anybody seen Gary tonight?
Why is that not clicking?
Gary, the guy that come in the chat that just had the baby.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen him for a bit. That's right.
Hopefully baby tonight. He was here our last life for a little bit.
Well, he does have a new baby. That means he is sleep deprived.
And I told him, I said, you better let that baby sleep. Don't wake that baby up to feed her. I showed him. And my kids pretty much slept all night since they came home. But I was not. Nope. They'll cry when they're hungry. Yeah, I seen him on our last live. What are you guys doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to go to Off the Hook and get fish, fried fish. They do a cod. They have these trucks that travel all over the Intermountain West out here. And, a food truck. And it's their turn this month to be in my town. And I'm getting my fried fish. This town doesn't have fried fish. It's a small town.
I want to live in a small town.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot.
I really do. I live in a small town. away from this big city. I've lived in the city my whole life. I just want to live in a small town. That's why I'm looking for houses out.
I couldn't believe how much stress living in a... What?
David, they said they found an unalive baby in a field by where he lives.
I have been reading about so many kids being unalived lately. I got to do something about my algorithm because I'm tired of seeing all that.
You and me both.
It seems horrible. Ever since the pandemic, it seems like it's just been this rash of people turning against their kids.
Yep.
I mean, with
say about the, we were talking about
horrible intent.
We were talking about something, and then you was about to talk to. I don't know.
Oh, during all that stressful time in my life, I guess I was about 3 years into treatment. Oh. We moved away from the big city and out to a small town about 3 hours away. And I was amazed at how much I de-stressed because I wasn't hearing the constant city noise, wasn't having to deal with traffic, wasn't having to deal with neighbors on top of neighbors, wasn't having to deal with all of the little stressors that go along with living in an urban lifestyle. And everything here is so convenient and handy. We have all the things we really need. I tell you, nothing's more than 10 minutes away.
Hey, Lady Rebel, sweetheart, we don't give away, we don't tell anything about city or states in here, just because people can add up little things that you say over time in your lives and figure out where you live and stuff.
Yeah, that's why I didn't say it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we don't give any landmarks or states or cities. Nothing against you or anything like that. But it's happened too many times. So we just want to keep everybody safe.
Oh, that does help, Night Shifter. Thank you. Well, it's not the videos so much as, my news feed, not the main page news feed, but like up at the top where it's got the home icon, and then it's got, the for you, and then the newspaper icon. And the newspaper is, full of different stories.
Oh,
I guess there's a setting where I can go in there, and I don't know. I think the only thing I can do is limit genres like sports or certain individual papers like Wall Street Journal or something like that. I don't know that I can do topics, but yeah, I'm tired of seeing babies murdered or unalived.
Yeah, I will, sweetheart. Is it emergency right now? I don't have my phone right now. I'm eating. Oh, my belly's getting bloated. My body holding on to this food like, this bitch ain't gonna eat for another day. Yeah, I'm not sure if the baby was found where he stays or not. Well, dang, David. I love you too, baby. Did you forget what I did?
No.
I had a reason. I mean, we basically weren't even together, to be honest.
That's the thing about the dynamics of a relationship. Relationships are so complex that you can be married, but there's nothing left.
Yeah.
David, not talking about you, Carrie.
David, you yelling at me.
Oh,
Now y'all see how these miles be treating me? Y'all always talking shit. I disrespect my mom. Like, hold on, bitches and hoes. You damn right I do. We're just having fun. You're just mad because you can't. This has been my personality since I can't even know my whole life.
yeah, it's
Like, in my
just
real life, be bitches and hoes too.
they don't know. Like you said, they're throwing stuff at the wall, seeing what sticks, what gets a reaction, what, yeah, it's all smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors, smoke and mirrors. Dodge and deflect, dodge and deflect.
So we've had a couple of their supporters email us, and they say that after today, it was today that they sent them. After today, they're done supporting them. They've tried to hear them out to see if what they were saying was right or whatever, but all they're doing is literally just attacking me and my family.
Well, yeah, it's just turned into character assassination.
I read it, David. Thank you, baby. I was just playing with you, though. I was just playing with you. I'll give you 2 pallets. I was just playing with you, though, baby. I'm sorry, Miss Lisa.
Yeah.
What did you say? This chick. What y'all here doing? What did y'all mess up? Did you mess up anything? No? All right. Muse.
Yeah.
Oh, what were you saying? Sorry, I had to let David know that I read his stuff because I didn't want him to get upset.
I just was saying that it's just character assassination at this point. Trolling, character assassination, bullying. Oh, there's several different names to put to it, but if they had a point, they've lost it. They've lost their objective, and they've lost any kind of a shred of purpose to what they're doing. So it's like, why are they bothering? Don't they have better things to do? The dust is settled, It's like, why are you going to turn the fan on again?
And everything they're saying, I've already said.
Oh, you've been completely transparent with everybody.
What shower?
I mean,
oh,
how do they think that these traders that have turncoat know this stuff? Is because it's not like you shared the secret just with them. You shared it with all of us.
Yep, I said it. What they found, the article on my brother they put in there, it's like, well, apparently you guys are in a one-bedroom house that's in poverty. My parents are in poverty, okay? A one-bedroom house in the projects, and they have my brother there who's has a hospital bed, all his machines, his ventilator, the IV poles, diapers, his dressers. I mean, all that equipment that you have to have. On top of that, all of these supplies, the bandages, the diapers, everything, the bed stuff, all stacked up in their house all over. I mean, there was nowhere to put all this stuff,
Yeah.
It's like, you want to just say something bad about my parents' house? Like, really? They live in a one-bedroom house. They couldn't afford to move into a bigger place.
Why are they being so judgmental?
That was the paper that did that.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah. But then my parents are being investigated.
Even more disgusting.
My parents being investigated for neglect because he passed away from sepsis and he had a bed sore in the back of his leg. Well, no shit, Sherlock.
He's 5 years in a bed will do that to you.
5 years before that. And he was just in the hospital 3 days before he passed away for like 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
I did her best, but it was never going to heal completely. Never. It was never going to heal.
Well, that was a crappy reporter, and there are those out there that don't do their job, don't do their due diligence.
That's why I said he should know. Wants a story.
You guys should have brought lawsuit against him.
Get over here. Well, he ended up getting fired. So.
Yeah, because that was crappy.
It wasn't for us, though. It was for some white people's story about their son and their daughter. Get over here. Let's go. They got pulled up by the police and they were discriminated against for being in the projects. Come to find out, they were actually down there buying drugs. But anyway,
Jeez.
so, but he got fired for that. Oh no, he didn't get fired. He got put on a leave. He got put on leave of absence, and I don't know what happened to him after that. He didn't write no articles.
Yeah, I bet he never got.
I'm sorry, David. I didn't know you found your ex in the shower with somebody. Oh, wait. See, I can't catch my. I don't want to even. I do not want to see even my husband have sex with nobody else. Because I do some shit like have sex in our bed, record it, and put it on Facebook and tag him in it.
Oh, David, that is horrible.
That's the type of revenge I'd get.
I would have beat the holy hell out of them.
Girl.
Both of them. I would have snapped. I'd have been on that show. Snapped.
Have you ever seen Danica? It is such an underrated movie. You guys should watch it and find it. Watch it. It's a psychological movie, but it's basically about this lady. You know how mothers, we always tend to go overboard sometimes when raising our kids because we want to protect them from so much and we want to protect them from everything. And we feel like we're the ones that can protect them, you know? So it's basically she's trying to protect her kids from any and everything, but doesn't realize that she's not protecting them from the main person they need protected from. But oh my gosh, you don't even get the movie until the end, but it is so good. It is really good. It really is. It has a really good actress in it too. This is an older movie, but it's really, really good. It's underrated. People really haven't seen it. Sure will. And I'll tag him and his family in it.
Oh, Palace, that's so heartbreaking. Yeah.
I'm sorry, pal. I was just reading that. I'm so sorry, Palace, baby. I think you told me about that. Anyway, that's messed up. Hey, see, y'all steady doing this. And I wonder why.
I will say the puppies have been much improved the last few lives.
Yeah, for the most part. Diablo, he's getting way better. He listens way better than Sade does. Sade acts deaf. But, yeah.
I mean, I say better.
You let them play?
He's letting them you know, I say better, but I don't mean that they were bad. I meant just that the behavior you were looking to correct looks like you got a handle on it.
About 85% there. Last live, I had to pull out my shoe.
For you.
But
yeah, because they chewed up your flip flop, right?
I use that same flip flop, and I'm still wearing them too.
You are. Okay, guys, we need to take up a donation. I need $2 to buy you Carrie a new pair of flip flops.
No, actually, it's a house shoe. I just call them my flip flop. I don't know why I call it flip flop, but they chewed the whole off of it.
Is it like the scuffs? Just the front part of the slipper and the back is open?
Yeah, no, it's none of it's open. And they being bust through. They just chewed the bottom, like the part of it that you walk on the floor with. You know, they chewed that black part off of it because they got tired of me lifting it up and telling them, "I'm gonna get you. You better stop." So
you're getting the mileage out of it. You know, it's a dog training tool and a pair of footwear. That's pretty awesome.
They're like scavenger hunting right now. Well, especially the puppy. He's teething. He's the same size as she is. He's 6 months. She's 1 year old. They're the same size.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh, boy, you are.
He's gonna keep going for another 6 months.
I'm like, oh no.
3 months, real intense, but then the last 3 he'll slow down. But yeah,
he is gonna be huge. What are y'all chewing on? Wood? Get up here. Lay down. Look, Diablo got right up here and lay down. They know Daddy. He's so soft. He still feels like a little baby. Yes, you do. Yes, you do feel like a baby. You guys ready to go night-night? Yeah, you got something in your mouth? Do I need to get it out? He lost his tooth the other day, and it was funny because he was trying to swallow it, and I grabbed it, and then I laid it down underneath the pillow for the tooth fairy. And he got him a doggy treat. Give me that. What you got?
My dog's favorite treat, and she will chew on it for days. I mean, an hour or two during the day, she treats it like a pacifier, and she'll keep it for, a good 7-inch piece for days. Well, the other dog in the house is a yellow lab, and Labradors eat everything, and they eat it quick and with much gusto, and they eat things they shouldn't eat.
Yeah, well, Nina eats everything. Eats all the food out of her bowl, throws the bowl, put more food in there. She said, throws the bowl again. And yeah, just pause real quick. Exactly. A lot of people don't have sympathy. And I'm so sorry you were told that, Pallets. That is horrible. You should have never been told. That doesn't matter how far along you were.
Yeah.
It's no. That's awful. That's awful. Yeah, I'll drop the link for just a second, baby, and then we're going to head to bed.
So anyway, if she leaves her chew treat alone, he gets it and he chomps it and slobbers it until it turns to slime and swallows it. Well, it's this whole big piece that goes down there, and it either comes back up or my parents are afraid that he's going to get blocked,
Right.
So I was told I can't buy those anymore, and it's really affected her. I think she really used it as a pacifier. Like, I guess dogs, when they chew, they get endorphins released, and it calms them down.
Yeah.
Well, here she says,
Diablo's definitely teething. Definitely teething.
Here she is, this hyper little terrier without her pacifier. So I got to find something else that she likes.
What's
that
up?
The lab won't eat.
Nina will eat anything, including my box of fucking Cheez-Its that she ate up. What's up, Palace?
Oh, not much. I don't know why David wanted me up here, but I just come up here because David wanted me to.
Because it's good for you.
David, what is you trying to do? You want Palace's phone number? I'll give it to you. Y'all can talk. Connection. My boyfriend left. He got mad. I didn't even know what he got mad for. Oh, because I didn't remember his zodiac sign. Oh my gosh.
Captain Idaho, that's what I was giving her, was bully sticks. That's the thing that the lab will swallow whole.
Yeah, because they said they're not supposed to have rawhide, right? Like you can't give the dogs rawhide.
And that's not a problem for the terrier, but the lab is just like...
Yep. That's how Nina is. She swallows everything whole. I have to tell her, if you guys been around long enough, you've heard me feed her, and I tell her, chew it.
Thanks,
chew it. Like, she will swallow everything whole.
Yeah. So I don't want them worrying about their dog anymore. So, I got to make an adjustment. But it really has affected her. It really has.
You're not supposed
that
to give
was like
at all.
A ritual. No, it wasn't rawhide. It was bully stick. But if a lab gets a bully stick in their big old maw and they chomp it enough times and they get enough slobber on it, it gets really swollen and thick, goes right down their throat.
And then it's bad to come out the other end. It could get stuck and they have to have surgery. And
that's what Dad's afraid of. Yeah. So, yeah, no more full penises.
Yeah, labs are just weird like that, dude.
Oh, they're totally food.
She's weird all around.
Food driven.
Labs are great with kids.
Oh, they're awesome dogs. Don't get me wrong. They're amazing dogs.
I would have, if I could, I would have a lab in a heartbeat. But with my RA and all my other stuff, it's not fair to the dog for me to not be able to get out of bed to take it for a walk. It's not fair. So
Right.
Nina won't walk. We take Nina up the street, she get halfway up the block and she lays right down. Like, take me back home. She's a mess. She will not go.
I've seen dogs do that on videos
She
where
sleeps all day every day.
they just lay there on the ground. And the owner's like, "Come on, let's go." They don't want to leave.
Nina's
Captain Idaho, no, it wasn't. I've never heard of one of those. I'll have to look it up.
What I just said.
Oh, David, I love collies. I do. I love collies.
Yeah, Nina's just, girl, y'all have no idea. Nina won't go outside. Like in the mornings, like you're ready for work, I'll leave. She won't go out. She will not go potty until I come home. Either sometimes I'll stop in the middle of the day to come here before my aunts and I'll do my tea and she'll go out then. Otherwise, she waits until I get home at 8:30, 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah, she
The whole day.
She says, I'm not going out there. It's dangerous. I got to have my mom.
She will not let my husband take her outside at all. Because a few years ago, well, a couple years ago, actually, we were here. She let him out. He let her out in the morning. I was still asleep. I woke up. He got home by 7. He went to sleep by maybe 7:30. I woke up at like 10 o'clock. Went out of the living room. I couldn't find Nina. It's pouring down rain, thunderstorming, and Nina is stuck outside. And she's under the awning, but she's still getting soaked. And ever since then, she will not let my husband take her outside. What I just said.
Was it thunder? Was it lightning and thunder too?
Not when I got up, but it was pouring down rain.
Yeah.
And she's like, nope. She will not go outside for him at all. She looks at him like, nope. Unless she has to really, really go, like really bad. Other than that, no. She'll
like,
keep it home.
You traumatized me.
Uh-huh. She said, you want to leave me outside no more? Diablo took everybody blanket. Ain't that about it?
I'm definitely checking that out, Captain Idaho. Thank you. You may have just saved that little Patterdale's sanity.
My husband just got all of them some pig ears.
Oh, God, that Labrador swallows those things so fast. I'm telling you that he is completely food driven. I could get that dog to do anything, to train to anything with food.
I know, right? He kept apologizing to her. He's like, I'm sorry, Mama, I'm sorry. Because he literally just sat there on the bed and just fell asleep. He was tired from work.
Hi, great.
Yeah, I don't blame the labs. The labs are just that way. That's just their way.
They're really smart. They're really clingy. They got to be on your lap. They got like they're lap dogs, and they're very like they do that little side cockeye look at you. It's a gag, but they have these personalities that just I can't even explain. And she's a half a pit too, so the pit side of her comes in with the aggression. With the whole. Sure. But she's very, 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 very protective of me in general. And then on top of that, like my husband has to be here. If someone new walks in the house, he has to be here and he has to be standing there with them. If it's not, she'll go after him. I can't tell her it's okay. They can come in. No, and don't work that way. She runs me apparently. So she says who comes in and who does not. And I like it that a lot of us are animal lovers, and I don't know, I just love our people, man.
I don't trust people. I don't trust people that don't love animals.
I don't trust people, period.
What's wrong with you?
And I read your comments from the last video, and I just want to say it just melts my heart that you guys have learned so much stuff from us when we tell you guys about like, not trusting people and making sure your names are, under an alias and, be careful who you talk to and things like that. Because, when I was telling you guys at the very beginning, a lot of people are thinking, well, I'm not doing nothing to them. They should do anything to me. Well, that's what happened to me. I didn't do anything to any of these people. And they just instantly started attacking me. So, and then when I retaliate, then that's their excuse for doing it from there on out until they get another reason to do it, Yeah. So it's like, you guys can't be trusting nobody.
If a dog don't trust you, I don't trust you. That's just
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
That's what my first husband told me, the cowboy. He said more than anybody, he wanted me to meet his dog because if his dog didn't, then we were not going to go out anymore.
Forget the parents. You got to meet
Oh,
the dog.
yeah. He
Right.
didn't give a crap what the parents thought, but that dog was like a part of his soul. And he's like, if my dog didn't like you, I don't know what I would have done, because he said, well, we just wouldn't have gone out again.
Maybe you at least get some.
I guess not.
Oh damn.
Dog, but luckily the dog loved me.
Yeah,
Smart dog. Smart dog.
that's what I always grew up knowing. If a dog don't trust you, don't trust that person if a dog don't trust them.
I don't think I've ever met a dog that I didn't like or that didn't like me.
Yep. That's how I am with any animal. All animals have always liked me. Dang, girl. A little loud, aren't you?
Yeah,
I know they've been doing
bet this-
anybody, and he got put in the middle of him using his name for the 911 call. Like, he didn't even do nothing.
No.
when I first meet a dog and they like me, the owner's like, that dog usually don't like anybody.
Right. Right.
But yeah, I just, I grew up around animals, all kinds of animals. My aunt had horses and I just love animals. My dad always taught me to respect the animals.
Captain Idaho, that was a well-loved dog to live 19 years.
Dang,
That's some love. That's some love. I'm really hoping, because see, I've most of my adult life I've raised German Shepherds, and that's the bad thing about big dogs is their lifespan isn't very long, and I've lost most of mine right around 10 years of age. And I know when we get a puppy, we sign up for that, it's all part of it. But it's like after this last one where she was basically completely debilitated for a year, I had to do palliative care on her. I mean, to where she got bed sores and I had to carry her outside to toilet and and then figure out a way that she could toilet in the house because she couldn't even do that anymore. And her weighing 100 pounds as a German Shepherd and me trying to wrestle her, I was like, I gotta do a smaller dog this time. One, I'm getting older, and when that dog gets older, I got to be able to take care of it. I owe it that. And two, I want something that's going to live a little bit longer than 10 years. I mean, I may be selfish, but God, I bond my soul to these animals, and it's bad. It's bad when they die.
Tell me about it.
I know you just went through it.
I'm terrified going through it again because Nina's getting older and it's like, Nina, you better not. Let me get my flip-flop.
Right.
Let me get my flip-flop.
I mean, no matter how poor I am, I always make sure that I feed my dogs. Absolute best that I can afford.
Time when we were when Holly had to get put down. I mean, broke. Y'all know I wasn't working or I mean, broke.
Right at that time.
I dug in. We got all the way down to the last dime of my savings to get her cremated and make sure she was put down peacefully. And we got a little, a wooden box, a really pretty wooden box with a plate. And I put it on the community wall, a plate with her name on it and everything. Because I'm like, there's people say, well, why didn't she would eventually just passed away. You wouldn't have to pay to do all that. Why would I want her to sit here and be suffering?
No.
I heard her breathing. That's what was bothering me. I heard her breathing. She was right next to me and she was just breathing and it weird and it kept getting weirder. I'm like, no.
No, she had something that was growing inside her that was impeding on her lung capacity. Yeah, probably
by
was.
the way, it progressed so quick.
In my labs, or mom and dad's labs, that's the way their dogs, every one of the labs, dang it, has been lost to cancer. And it always comes on fast and progresses fast. Always.
Even my guinea pig, my youngest son, he was the only one that had straight A's that year. He was in kindergarten and no, first grade. The only one that had straight A's. The other ones had at least they each had a B. So here I am. I was drinking then, and I was like, all right, we go get whatever you want to get. He wanted a guinea pig. We got him a guinea pig. Got all this up to it. That guinea pig lasted for almost 6 years. And
wow, that's long for a guinea
got
pig.
really sick. Was starting to get real skinny, and we took her in. Her name was Spot. I mean him. His name was Spot. Took him in. The ladies, kind of looked at him and said, yeah, I'm not even going to make you waste your money on anything. He's old, and he could have just been from old age,
Yeah,
So
he's at the end of his life cycle.
I paid I took him to the emergency room on top of that, okay, in the middle of the night, because he stopped walking, and it freaked me out. So I paid $300 to get the guinea pig put down and cremated and put in a little box with this little plaque of his name on it.
Yeah.
Like, you're crazy again. I'm like, yeah, that was my son's animal. Like,
yep.
Just a guinea pig.
Well, this dog's completely dependent on me. I mean, I'm going to make sure she's fed even before me. That's how I roll. If something is dependent on me, I take care of them first. That's why I don't need to be in a relationship with some guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything else goes by the side, kids. Everything. And I don't need to do that to myself. Nope.
It's amazing how much
I always avoided small dogs.
And try to play games or try to, sweet talk you and stuff. It's amazing how much you pick up on that, and you're like, no, you're not. It's not working. This is totally not working.
Right. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. This one guy I went out with, talked to him on chat for a while, some dating app or whatever. And then when we finally went out, the whole time he's talking about all this improvement, yard improvement, house improvement and stuff he wants to do. And the more he goes on, the more I realize, you know what? He's just looking for somebody to work with him. He doesn't want a relationship. He wants a slave. He wants somebody to work for him. I'm like, but the other thing that threw me off was he showed up, his car was a mess. In the back seat, you could tell he just tossed everything in the back seat. He was supposedly this architect for the city, blah, blah, blah. And he's driving a hoopty, but he's got an ex-wife and paying child support and stuff. So I'm like, okay, I'll cut him some slack. I'm not one to judge on cars. I haven't always driven the best. But the inside was trashed, and it has smelled like all this male cologne he had sprayed in there. I'm like, oh no, you're not just, you didn't even bother to hide the trash, but you're trying to hide stink too. I'm like, no, I can't do this. Nope. So yeah, that didn't go anywhere. So even though he took me out to a nice place, talked nice, had nice chats, blah, blah, blah. No, reject. You can't bother to clean your car before you take a woman out on a first date. That shows me that you don't care enough.
Pretty much.
But yeah, I never wanted little dogs. I always thought of little dogs as chihuahuas, yappy little pocket dogs, purse dogs, frou-frou dogs, that kind of thing. But then I started researching this one breed of terrier called a Patterdale.
Mm-hmm.
And they look like little miniature pit bulls. And I guess they do have some bull terrier in them.
Doing this, pals. I'm trying to put you back up here, but my computer is trying to freeze. There you go, baby.
Anyway, they're a rat terrier. So what their main thing is they like to hunt vermin, and really don't have a job for her to do. But they have a great nose, and they're really easy to train. And I have been enjoying the heck out of this dog. She's just the right size, about 14 pounds. Won't get much bigger, and just smart as a whip. So I think I have found my breed. And they call them pocket pits. They have the same disposition, basically. So yeah, I'm good.
I've always wanted a collie, but I can't afford one.
I don't have enough work for a collie. I don't have enough energy for a collie.
I don't either. That's why I haven't gotten one. I've always wanted one, but I can't have one.
Yeah. My husband's always had, my first ex-husband always had, like, Australian cattle dogs, border collies, ranch dogs. And they literally go with him everywhere. He spends 97% of his day waking hours with that dog because they have that much energy. Shelties, they are really great dogs. And I really do admire them.
They are beautiful dogs.
They are. But those Adobes, I love Dobermans. I would love to think I could handle a Doberman, but I can't.
Those some big ass dogs.
My one dog, if I was a young woman again, and I could have my first pick a dog, I would get a Bernese Mountain Dog.
Oh yeah, those dogs get huge.
They get huge. They have a lot of fur. You got to groom, but they're like these gigantic, wonderful dogs. I really love big dogs, but that's okay. Those days are over. An albino Doberman. Wow.
Aren't those very rare?
That's interesting, Captain Idaho, because my German shepherds that I had, they were all white German shepherds.
My
so they
grandma
looked just
German
like
shepherds when I was growing up.
But they were white.
The bad thing about German shepherds, though, is they're prone to have bad hips.
Yeah, you're right.
They can. I never had that problem, thank heavens. But yeah, absolutely. The ones that are super bred usually are the ones that have the hip problems. My white ones kind of come out of a line where they're not overbred, because up until the 60s, all white German Shepherd puppies were destroyed.
Aww.
And it's only really been in recent years that they have accepted that white German Shepherd, the white gene, is not a flaw. It is a legitimate coat color, because they have brown eyes and they can have brown skin and black roof of their mouth. They have the white coat. So yeah, I didn't have that.
I'm gonna start.
Yeah, I did, Genesis Mama, and I'm definitely gonna check that out.
Hey, who's gonna come watch me if I do an OnlyFans?
What was that, Carrie?
Who's gonna come and watch me if I start an OnlyFans?
I will.
I will.
Y'all crazy.
You don't want me to join you on it, but I will watch.
I mean, if you like, we could do a duet stream on it, or come on.
Honey, nobody wants to see this. Nobody.
I don't want to see this either. But it ain't stopping nobody else.
Oinkies. That's it. Okay.
Oh, that's the name of the white dogs?
No, that's a treat that Genesis Mama was telling me about. Yeah,
It's
that I'm going to check out.
Non-rawhide.
Hey, Realist is back. He's in on it.
What you want?
He's going to get in on your OnlyFans.
So I asked you what your zodiac sign is. You repeatedly ignored me. And as soon as I talk about something about butt or vagina or even feet, you want to pop in.
Ain't that just like a man?
Just like been sitting here this whole time trying to play hard to get.
Yes, the bully stick holder. I am definitely checking that out. I'd never heard of that. What sign is Realist?
I don't know. He ain't told me. He said he told me before, but I don't remember. Maybe a Capricorn? I don't know.
I didn't hear you. I go to CAL Ranch and they sell the bully sticks and like, oh God, that's got to be yard length for only $18. But then I have to come at home and I take a pair of tree limb loppers and I cut those up into, 6-7 inch. And I get about 5 to 6 out of them, which is half the price of what it is in a package. So, well, that's what I used to do. But if I can find that bully stick holder and I'm back in good with the Patterdale, then yeah, we'll get back on it. Okay, what was that?
I don't know. Was that on your end, pals?
That sounded like a rabbit scream.
No, it's my cat meowing.
What?
I got my cat. I got a bag of catnip I'm fixing to give him, and she knows it.
Oh my gosh! Look how tiny that meow still is. They're like 6 months old, aren't they?
Oh no, they're both turning 4 years old.
And they got that little teeny tiny.
Oh yeah. Wait till she gets in heat. She ain't that low key.
Well, I've got one old cat, but she's always been like this. She's a big, fluffy black cat. And you know what her meows are like? Meh. Meh. That's it. Just the word MEH. Meh.
Oh, so Realist, your sign is whiskey? All right, I see you trying to play games. All right.
Whiskey Tango Foxtrot.
I give them their catnip because it calms them down.
Yeah, it'll calm mine down after they rip through the house for about 15 minutes.
Chloe had just got going crazy for a minute, then she stopped.
Yeah, and then they pass out for hours.
Well, they get calmed down.
Oh, okay, whiskey. So what did whiskey say? I said that. I said a Sagittarius, and then I said either that or a Capricorn.
Capricorn.
I think it's a Capricorn.
I like Capricorns. I'm an Aquarius.
Are like real laid back and chill and all
and
that.
Funny.
If you mess them over one time, you're done. Like you break a Capricorn heart, it's over with.
Yeah. Yeah. Shakes my head, he says. Oh my gosh, we got to read back. K is a no then? What? I'm getting lost in the convo.
Would you just tell me, Realist?
Whiskey says, I bet Realist is a Sagittarius camp.
You just play too dang much. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my butt off here, and
Yeah, I could tell you were fading.
Yeah, I'm starting to get sleepy. I don't want to fall asleep on live. So I'm trying to read these comments, but I'm just getting tired.
Okay.
But thank you guys for spending the night with me again. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys. I don't know when. I don't know. I'm just gonna take the rest of the week and the weekend off again, and then do an Insomniac live again. But I might do an Insomniac live this weekend. That way, we can do a little bit earlier, and then even if we are up late, we don't have to really do too much the next day. Most of us, anyway.
Well, are you getting
You're
some
born in the
rest
winter?
with your time off?
Are you a Scorpio? Or a Libra?
November, December. I know December into
I believe it's
January is
Sagittarius.
Capricorn.
Beginning of December is Sagittarius.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Sagittarius.
So it's the end of December? Because you said you weren't a Sagittarius.
Yeah, I thought from December 21st to January 21st or whatever is Capricorn.
See, that's what I'm
Because
saying.
the song.
See, he keep
'Cause
playing. I said,
song-
he keep playing. He just said December. I said you must be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn, and he's still.
Because the song, Jesus was a Capricorn.
Realist.
Captain.
Right. He's a Sagittarius, man.
Man, say anything. Just don't say Scorpio.
Please don't say no damn Scorpio. I mean, y'all are some freaks though, but
They are. They are very sexual beings.
I've never been with a Scorpio. I bet that'd be fun.
Oh,
My son's birthday is the 14th of November, and he's a Scorpio, so he can't be a Scorpio if he's end of December.
And my daughter's is November. My daughter's November too, and she's a Scorpio. You a freak, really? If you're December, in the beginning of December, I know is a Sagittarius. And if you're at the end of that, then you have to be a Capricorn.
Right.
I'm gonna have to pull up a damn,
because my son's the beginning of January and he's a Capricorn. So now what? You're definitely maybe you're the beginning of a no. Well, yeah, you could possibly be the beginning of a.
Look side-eyed, Carrie.
Yeah, no, I think he's a Scorpio. Yeah, I think he might be the very beginning of December then. Because my husband's like the middle of December and he's Sagittarius. So
oh, Nola, we just about to close it up, girl.
Hey Nola, you always late, girl.
Hey Nola.
Right on time. He might be a Scorpio. December before Christmas. You're a Capricorn. You're a Capricorn.
It depends.
My son's birthday is the beginning of January, and he's a Capricorn.
Yeah, 21st and later into January is Capricorn.
Yeah, you're a Capricorn.
Hey, Captain, you're a damn Scorpio or not, I'm tired of playing with you.
I gotta know this before I go to bed.
Right? It's gonna keep us up tonight.
It cannot be the thing that I lay here awake looking at the ceiling and thinking about.
Yeah, nobody want to hear me think about you all damn night. Why are you thinking your head gonna fall off? You're a Capricorn, aren't you?
You make him get up here and tell us.
You get on my damn nerve.
All this dodging and deflection. You need to be doing it in person.
Stop playing realist.
I was trying to play hard.
He's a player. Yeah, it's Scorpio. Yeah, that was.
See, my daughter's a Scorpio, but my daughter is in the middle of November.
Yeah.
So he's right.
My son's middle of November.
Got to be a Capricorn if he's not a Sagittarius.
21 October to November 21st. Scorpio. But like I said, I should pull up a star chart because I could be wrong. Thereabouts, Captain, it shifts a little. I use that as my anchor date, but it'll only shift by a day or two. It doesn't shift a lot.
He just playing. All right, guys, I'm going to get off here. Thank you guys for spending the night with me. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys in a few days. Please, guys, be safe, be careful, and if you can avoid any of those pages, just avoid them. I don't want you guys getting upset and you want all that ain't worth it. They want the views. That's what they need to see attention. That's why they're doing what they're doing. Okay.
Okay, Carrie, get some rest, and I love you.
I love you too, baby. But if you guys do, just please don't. Before right after Thanksgiving. What? You're the beginning of December. So you're a Sagittarius.
I don't belong to any of those groups anymore.
He's a Sagittarius.
He's a Sagittarius, like I said.
Right.
I said that from the very beginning. Oh, he get on my nerve. Lord help him. But I love you guys. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Those are both free of charge. Realish, you better email me back with your phone number so I can blow your phone up. And and I treat my mods so bad and everything.
Yeah. So bad.
I know, horribly. But you guys have a wonderful night. Wonderful day tomorrow.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, guys. I love you guys, and thank you, ladies, for coming hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks for coming on. We had a great time.
No
Have
problem.
a good night, babe.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.